This is a frozen wasteland, a barren land where the snow never stops falling. Conditions for survival are not favorable, to say the least, from limited visibility to food being extremely scarce. And to make matters worse, you can only be outside for so long before the hypothermia sets in. Over the next 100 days, I'm going to be attempting to survive in this brutal wasteland and build a machine known as the Weather Changer, which is powerful enough to put an end to this nightmare. And that all starts with surviving the first day, meaning I need to get some basic tools. Why isn't this tree breaking? Okay, so it turns out getting basic tools in this Arctic wasteland has a whole 7-step process that starts with destroying leaves to get sticks. And it doesn't look like I can reach those leaves anymore, and since I need at least 20 sticks, I gotta go find some more trees. And I also gotta watch out for that creeper. I'm not trying to have it sneaking up behind me. Oh, there's already a lot of monsters here. Okay, I should be safe for now, hopefully. Oh, no, never mind. The zombie was chasing me. There we go. Did he drop anything? No, doesn't look like it. And there we go, that should be enough sticks. So now I just gotta use 16 of them to make improvised logs. And then using those logs, I can make a crafting table, which I can then use to make a chisel. And the chisel alone uses 5 sticks, which is why I needed so much earlier. Anyways, using the ice chisel, I can chisel some ice, and after collecting it, I'll be able to make my first set of tools. Also, why is there another zombie trying to sneak up on me? You naughty zombie, you've been a bad boy. Bro just froze at the— oh! Where'd that creeper come from? As I was saying, that zombie just froze to death, which shows that this weather is no joke. Also, if you're wondering how I haven't froze to death, it's because I got climate clemency, which is like a grace period, but it only lasts for the first day. Anyways, using those ice shards I just got, I can make sharpened ice, and that's what I'll use to actually make the tools. These mobs actually have no chill, don't they? And even worse, it's a baby zombie. They're so hard to deal with early game. Okay, I think I'm just gonna lead him away, then run back and get my crafting table. Yeah, it's looking more and more like I have to give up on my crafting table. There's just so much mobs around. Finally, some more trees. And I should be safe from all the monsters if I just stay on the treetops. There we go, and now I can finally make the tools that I've been needing. And there we have it, an ice axe and an ice pickaxe. And these should just work like stone tools now, meaning I can chop down some trees and get stone now. The amount of mobs there are is low-key insane. There we go, this little hut should keep me safe for now. With that being said, I think now is a good time to mention that to actually make the weather changer, I first gotta work my way through all these different quests, because doing so will show me how to make certain parts that I need to make the weather changer. Also, as you can see, this first one is just like a tutorial that gives you information on stuff you need to stay alive. And it also looks like it gives you some food, which will be really useful. I was actually starving, so this is actually really nice. Also, as you can see, I already started this Sub-Zero quest line, which most of it was just getting tools. So now I think the next thing I should focus on is getting the campfire so I don't freeze to death. Also, it looks like all these quests give you B-Bucks, which totally doesn't sound familiar. Anyways, I'm running out of climate clemency, so let's get some wood and see if I can find a mountain or something to dig into. What was that? What is that? It's gone. Wait, what? I gotta hurry up and find the place or else I'm cooked. Actually, I guess it'd be more like I'm frozen, but same thing! I'm out of time. This isn't good. I'm just gonna have to dig into the side of an iceberg and hope it's warm enough. Come on. Now I just gotta make the fire starter. Oh no. Come on. Yeah, no, this isn't working. I gotta find some land or something, and I gotta do it ASAP. Yes! Perfect! I don't know how, but I'm still alive. I am not complaining though. And I think for now, I'm just gonna focus on making this place a tad bit bigger since it's kind of cramped. Green colored stone? Why am I starting to freeze again? Huh. Maybe it was because I destroyed the blocks covering that ice. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what it was. Anyways, now that I'm in no immediate danger of dying, let's get some stone so I can make a furnace. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. My plan was to make a furnace so I can then smelt trees into charcoal to make torches, but it turns out I need some coal to make a furnace, which kind of beats the whole purpose of making the furnace. I guess I'm just gonna have to get coal the old-fashioned way. My pickaxe is about to break and I do not have enough sharpened ice to make a new one. That's no good. I gotta do this really quick before I freeze. Okay, that's enough. And we're chillin'. Literally. Anyways, bad jokes aside, let's try to get some coal. Raw mixed stone. Looks kind of useless if you ask me. What is this and why is it so bright? Bright stone? What a very unique name. Well, I'll be taking all of it. It looks really cool and it could be useful for later. I just realized that earlier, instead of going outside to get more ice, I could have just made a stone pickaxe. Oopsie. Okay, so I was just mining and I just remembered that you can smelt stuff on campfires. So if I put a log onto my campfire, it should turn into charcoal. Hypothetically, that is. I've never tried it, so I don't really know if it'll work or not. And surprise, surprise, I don't have any logs. Meaning I get to go back to the surface. Yay. And there's a skeleton spawn camping me. Nope. Okay, I'm safe. For now. I still have to somehow get those logs though. Maybe if I dig out through this other side, the skeleton won't be there. Looking good so far. Oh, nope, I just heard a skeleton. Okay, maybe if I tunnel up there though, I should be chilling. Oh, and I'm freezing again. I think I honestly just have to go for it and hope I don't die low key. Nice, there we go. It's sadly only one though, but that's still enough to make 4 torches, so I can't really complain. It let me place it down, so that's a good start. Perfect, it actually worked. I wonder if I can make a furnace with it. Nope, I guess 4 torches it is. And believe it or not, these torches make surviving 10 times easier because if I put them in my offhand, I should be able to go outside without freezing. And it looks like it's working. Never mind, I'm starting to get cold. Actually, it doesn't look like I'm freezing though, so this might actually be working. Never mind, I'm starting to freeze. Get inside, quick! Okay, well, that didn't work too well, but what I did notice is that it took a lot longer for me to freeze compared to when I don't have a torch. So this might give me enough time to run and find a better place for a base. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Place? Base? Anyways, let's pack up my stuff and make a run for it. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. This isn't good. Why did I think this would be a good idea? I just gotta unfreeze and heal back up, then I'm making a run for it. This area could be good. And it looks like I'm finally chilling. And this place isn't ideal. I want more of like a plains biome, but I couldn't find any, so I guess this place will have to do. And unlike my last place, I actually want this place to look good. So let's start off by clearing out a medium-sized place for the main room. Digging all that out took a bit longer than expected, but this should be the perfect size for the main room. So now I just need to get some more wood so I can make more torches. And before I do that, let's make a chest so I could store my stuff. There we go. I got a lot more inventory room to play around with now. Man, I really don't like coming outside. I feel like I'm gonna die every time Oh, there's a creeper right there. Creeper, just let me get this log, please. And of course you didn't. And I'm starting to freeze. Oh no, he's following me. Get away! Bro, no, don't explode, please. Whew, I thought he was gonna go kaboom. Anyways, I still gotta get this tree though. There we go, I never want to go outside again. Now I just gotta roast these logs into charcoal and turn them into torches. And now if I place them around my house, I should be able to stay warm without the campfire. And it doesn't look like I'm freezing, so that's a good start. And the good thing about torches is that I don't have to relight them, meaning I don't have to constantly be relighting the campfire to stay warm. Okay, and now before I start working towards making the weather changer, I'm gonna dig another little area for a tree farm so I don't have to constantly be going outside to get trees. And I think 15 by 15 should be big enough to fit a good amount of trees in. Also, I have this cool thing called FTB Ultimine installed, which lets me destroy a huge chunk of blocks like this, which is really useful for clearing out big areas, as you just saw. But for some reason, it's not working on stone, so I'm still gonna have to do all the stone by hand, which isn't ideal, but hey, it's at least better than nothing, right? And my pickaxe just broke, and it looks like that was the last one I had too. I don't even have enough sticks to make another one either. Man. Bruh, I can't even get out of my house. This granite's covering the entrance. Finally, only one more to go. There we go. I can finally get the wood I needed now. And that should be more than enough. So let's make some more stone pickaxes, and I think it's about time to get back to clearing out the room for the tree farm. And here goes the last few blocks, and with that I'm officially done with the tree farm. Oh, that just came out of nowhere. As I was saying, with that I'm officially done with the room. And I made this place a lot bigger than I originally intended to, but it should work out either way, since you know what they say, the bigger the better. Anyways, now let's just clear out my inventory. Now that I'm done with that, I can start working on all these quests again. And it looks like the reward for all of them is B-Bucks, which I don't know what they do, but I will take them all. Anyways, I think I'll start with this stone one, which actually looks pretty easy. I just gotta make some stone on the campfire. There we go. And I think this goes without saying, but the farther down you get, the harder and more complex the quests get. With that being said, it looks like the next quest requires me to craft calcite, which is just stone with snowballs. And I should already have some snowballs. Yeah, I do. Nice. Oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta use the 3x3 crafting grid to make them. And now it looks like I gotta smelt the calcite on a campfire to make bone meal. Also, what I've been noticing is that this mod pack skews a bunch of the crafting recipes. For example, I'm pretty sure you usually can't craft calcite with 4 snowballs and 1 stone. And much more, I know for a fact that you normally can't smelt calcite to get bone meal. But now that I'm done with that, it looks like the next thing I gotta do is make a bone block. And I'm gonna need more bone meal. And there we go, we got the bone block. And now I just gotta use the campfire to break down the bone block into bones. Easy enough. Also, I think it's about time I make an actual door, because destroying these blocks every single time I want to leave just isn't cutting it. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oops, didn't mean to step in that. This next quest has to be the freest thing ever. Craft white dye. There we go. Ooh, and now this is where stuff starts to get really interesting. I gotta start crafting all the Botania items. And more specifically, for this quest, I gotta craft flora fertilizer. Okay, the recipe isn't too bad either. I need 4 different colored dyes and 1 bone meal. Let's turn some of this bone meal into white dye, and then I should be able to craft it. Okay, yeah, nice. There we go. Flora fertilizer. Okay, and now I think I gotta place this on grass to get the next quest. I'm not sure if work on dirt though, so there's only one way to find out. Oh, okay, nice. That actually worked. I, to be honest, didn't think that was gonna work since I was placing it on dirt, not grass. And I don't know what the range of that fertilizer is, but I'm pretty sure I'll be using it quite a bit, so I think it'll be worthwhile to make a dirt platform. And there we go. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna clean up these corners real quick. They don't look too good. And there we go. It's time to see if this spawns more flowers now. I don't think it did. I'm pretty sure it only spawned 3 when it was in the corner too. Okay, so I don't think the size of the dirt platform matters as long as there's 3 pieces of dirt so the flowers can spawn onto. With that being said, it looks like the next thing I gotta make is a petal apothecary. Oh, the crafting recipe looks pretty simple. It's just some stone and flowers. That is not how you make it. How are you supposed to make it again? Ah, okay, I see. Bop, bop, beep, boop, bop, bop, and boppity. Bro, what am I doing wrong? I still don't get what I'm doing wrong. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I think I see now. Okay, yeah, I was so confused there for a second. And now I'll just place this right here in the corner. Okay, so we got a tiny problem. For some reason, making it didn't count towards the quest, and I don't know why. Ah, okay, I see. I think I gotta do this other quest line leading up to it first. Make a bowl. That's pretty easy. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. And now I just gotta get some ice so I can fill the bowl up with it. And now I just gotta melt this bowl of ice on the campfire to turn it into a bowl of water. And now if I make another one of these petal apothecaries, it should complete the quest. Yup, there we go. A flower pouch and more B-bucks. Okay, and it looks like now I just have to collect all the different types of flowers, and I'm pretty sure this flower pouch should show me all the different kinds. So now let's make some more calcite, then burn it on the fire to turn it into bone meal. Then let's use that bone meal to make some of the green bone meal, and finally use that bone meal to get all the different types of flowers. And there we go. Now it looks like I gotta make some pasture seeds. And it looks like to make it, I gotta put 2 green petals into that cauldron thingy I made earlier. Why isn't it working? I'm right clicking it. Oh, actually, I think I gotta fill it up with water first. Nope, it's still not working. Maybe it just can't be in the corner? That's always a possibility. Nope, it's not that either. Oh, you gotta actually throw them in. Okay, let's make that seed I needed to make now though. And there we go, the pasture seeds. Also, now that I know that this doesn't have to be in the center, it's going back in the corner. And let's also make some more of these water bowls, because it looks like you have to refill the cauldron after every use. And as you can see, we're getting pretty close to done. But for this next one, I need to get grass, which requires wooden shears. And I kind of don't have those. So I gotta go up here and finish this questline thingy. So let's get some wood, craft shears. And that's all I really had to do. But now that I'm up here, I might as well finish these quests, since I wouldn't mind having some leafy armor and a bed. And it looks like for a lot of these recipes, you need leaves. But luckily for me, I have a tree farm. And now that I'm here, I might as well destroy and replant all these trees. And my axe kind of broke, so that tree's future me's problem. For now, let's collect this reward. And how do I make this leafy armor? Oh, that's so easy. Wait, what? Also, apparently it provides some sort of protection against the cold, since as you can see, before I put it on, I was cold, and now my temperature is just neutral. Sadly, it doesn't provide much actual protection though. And this is so nice. I can finally be outside for a bit without freezing. That's enough of the outside world for me though. I'm going back inside. Anyways, now that I'm back inside, I might as well finish the top part of this quest. And it's looking like I have to craft some vines, then craft those vines into string, and finally craft that string into a bed. Which all seems pretty easy if you ask me, since it's all derived from the same material. And there we go. After all this time, I finally got a bed. Man, it feels good to be able to sleep through the night. But we still have a small problem. These toast sandwiches that I got from the quest earlier will only last me for so long. What I need is a renewable food source like wheat to make bread. Luckily for me though, if I place this pasture seed down, it'll make a patch of grass, which I can then bone meal to get grass, and then I could destroy that grass to get seeds to make wheat. But before I do all that, I need to make some more calcite to get more bone meal. And now after doing all that, I can actually get some seeds. And I'm also gonna go ahead and get the grass that I needed for the quest while doing this. And that ended up producing a lot less seeds than I thought it would, but it's enough to start a small farm at least. And there goes my pickaxe. And all that's left now is to till the soil and plant the seeds. Also, if you haven't noticed already, there's no water in this farm. And that's because I'm starting to think that iron doesn't spawn naturally, since I haven't found a single piece yet. And I highly doubt these bowls work. Yeah, they don't. I just realized by getting those seeds to make that wheat farm, I accidentally did the next quest. Anyways, it looks like for this next quest, I gotta make a pure daisy, which just requires me to combine 4 of these white petals in the cauldron thingy. And it looks like I only have 1 left, so I wonder if you could bone meal it. Actually, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use the petals. Now, where's my bone meal? Found it. Okay, now I just gotta bone meal these. Ooh, and it made them into its tall variant. That means it should give me 4 petals when I break them down. Yeah, it does. Nice. Now I just gotta plop, 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 plop them all in. And apparently I need a seed to finalize it. So I'm just gonna steal one of these. And there we go, the pure daisy. Ooh, and we didn't just get B-Bucks this time. We got a Botania. Let's see what this is all about. Magic? Tech? Naturally. Wait. Magic? I didn't know this pack had magic. That's gonna be crazy when we get to that. Botania is a tech mod themed around natural magic. The main concept is to create magical flowers and devices utilizing the power of the earth in the form of mana. Okay, that sounds very interesting. 44 out of 263? I still have a lot more to go. Now, what's all this stuff though? I'm not trying to read all that. That's future me's problem. Anyways, let's get back to doing these quests since I'm getting pretty close to done. And it looks like the next thing I gotta craft is a Glacephoria, or however you pronounce it. And it looks like it uses 3 white flowers and 3 light blue ones. Which, of course, I already have both of them, but I do need some more bone meal so I can make more of them. So let's clean up my driveway so I can get some snow, turn it into calcite, and then once again smelt on the campfire so I can get some more bone meal. Also, I wonder if you can bone meal these large plants. Nope, you cannot. You gotta make them into petals first. And now I just gotta throw 4 of each in there. Oh wait, never mind. Only 3 whites and 4 blues. Okay, there we go. Now I just need a seed. Ooh, this melon seed will do. Electric magic. Interesting. It's alive? Obtain living rock? Wait, what? How am I supposed to make this if you make it with 2 slabs, but you need 3 of the rocks to make slabs? Oh, placing a stone around a pure daisy will transform it into a living rock. I should already have a pure daisy, right? Oh yeah, right here. Just gotta place it down, and then I gotta place some stone around it, apparently. Actually, that's bride stone. I don't think that'll work. Okay, I guess I gotta make some more stone, though, since I don't have any. And now, apparently, I just gotta place this around the pure daisy. Oh? Wait, do you see that? I think something's happening. I'm assuming I just gotta wait now, so let's see how long it takes. Oh, something just happened. And I should just be able to mine this up now. Quest complete. It's alive. Bruh, I'm 1 short. Seriously? And there's the rest of the living stone I need. So now I could make the mana pool. And it looks like I only have 4 more quests till I get done with this page. And now I just gotta place some logs around the pure daisy to transform them into living logs. And luckily for me, it already looks like I have some logs on me. Huh, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that took a lot longer to convert than the stone. Anyways, let's see what we gotta do next. Craft living twig? Oh, that's easy. And it looks like I also have to craft a magic wand, which again, the recipe is pretty simple. I wonder what it does though. It doesn't look like it shoots out magic. Did I get scammed? Anyways, it looks like the last quest on this page is to craft a mana spreader, and it's looking like the recipe requires some living logs, but it doesn't even look like I have normal logs. So to the tree farm we go. Now I just gotta replant all these trees, and then I can go make the final quest item of the first page. So let's start by turning these logs into living logs. Yeah, those definitely take longer than the stone to transform. Anyways, now I just gotta make 2 more of those living twigs, then sandwich them between 6 living logs, and finally add a flower petal. And there we have it, the final quest item on the first page, the mana spreader. And it's crazy how after all that, I only get 1 bee-buck. But at least that's the whole page done, meaning we're 1 step closer to progressing through the whole quest line, and that also means we're getting closer to finally crafting the weather changer, which will put an end to this eternal snowfall. So with that page done, I think it's about time to organize my inventory again because it's kind of a mess. So let's make some chests and then just slap all my stuff into them. Also, I'm pretty sure I'll eventually be able to make a really advanced sorting system, so I'm excited for that. But for now, it's time to get to work on the second set of quests, the Sub-Zero category. And it looks like the first task is to make an orchid, however you pronounce that. But anyways, according to this layout, it looks like I'll finally be able to get some ore. But to do that, it looks like I first gotta craft the orchid or orchid. I don't really know, however you pronounce that. And the crafting recipe really isn't too hard. It's just a bunch of different type of flower petals with 1 coal or charcoal. And who would have guessed? But I already have all of them. So now I just gotta turn them into petals and bone meal them so I get a few extra. And if my memory serves me correctly, that should be all I need. So now I just gotta fill it up and then throw in the white petal, the pink petal, the charcoal, and then just toss the rest of them in. And there it is, the crafting recipe for the orchid. And I need some seeds to finalize it. And there it is, the orchid. I see what you did there. That's a very seedy joke, to seed the least. Anyways, after doing some more research, it turns out I was right. I gotta use this orchid thingy to turn these frozen blocks into all the different types of ores. And to do that, I need all these blocks from the previous page that I made. And to start off, I first need to make a hole leading directly to the surface because this flower uses snow to produce power. And I'm also going to be making this chimney type thing so monsters don't just randomly fall into my base. This should be high up enough. And as you can see, there's now a constant stream of snow falling down onto this block. So let's place the flower down, and now I need the red box thingy. Okay, yeah, the mana spreader. I place it right there, and then I place the mana pool 1 block away. And now I'm pretty sure I have to use my wand to connect the Glacia Flora to the mana spreader, which will connect to the mana pool. And I'm pretty sure I do that by shift right clicking. And I think it worked since I heard like a bleep sound. Actually, I think this would be better if I do it going this way just so it doesn't block my way to the tree farm. And there we go. And now while this runs in the background, I want to see what the bee-bugs I've been getting are used for. And I'm pretty sure there's like a shop item. Okay, yeah. Oh, I just need some stone and a bee-bug. That's easy. Oh, it sells quite a bit of stuff. Sprayer, drawer controller, dread lamp, glowstone spray can. And there's also some presents, which I think are just like loot boxes. They're pretty cheap too. The present's only 4, so I'll get one of those. And I'll also get a glowstone spray can since I want to see what that does. Red candy cane? Bro, it's just a decorative block. That's useless. Let's see what this glowstone spray paint does though. That's not working. Maybe I gotta use like on a wall or something. Did I just get scammed? Right click to spray blocks in the world? I'm right clicking, but nothing's happening. Oh. Wait, what? Light blue colored bright stone. Oh, that's actually sick. Wait, what? It turned it into like the stone I found earlier while mining. Anyways, I think it's about time I start working on the Sub-Zero category because I would really like to get some actual armor. And if I just read everything correctly, this little orchid thing right here uses the mana that the Glacia Flora produces to turn frozen rocks into frozen ore. And then I could smelt that frozen ore to get normal ore. So now my only question is, how do you make frozen blocks? Oh, here we go, diorite. Oh, it's just whatever block you want to make plus sharpened ice. And I already have some ice shards, so I can already test this out. Wait, what? The harvest moon rises. Your crops will provide a better harvest. Ooh, nice. These seeds might finally turn into wheat so I can eat them. Anyways, let's see what these frozen rocks are all about. And I think I just gotta place it down. Oh. Wait. Frozen iron ore. Yes! I've been wanting iron for so long. Let's make some more. Oh, and I ran out of power. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, how do you cook these things? Can you cook them on the campfire? No, you cannot. Okay, so it turns out I have to use the orchid thing to turn coarse dirt into clay, and then I could turn that clay into a brick oven. Fun fact, it turns out you can craft coarse dirt. I never knew that. So let's make some and then use the orchid to turn into clay. Okay, nice. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, so I still need 4 more clay to make the brick oven, and this thing still isn't recharged. So that got me thinking, what if I make more Glacia Flora? Will that make this thing recharge faster? Well, there's only one way to find out. There we go, and I'm hoping these 3 will produce mana fairly quickly. So now let's make some more clay. That noise is so satisfying. Anyways, it's about time I finally make this brick oven. Oh, I guess it's called a brick furnace. Same thing. And it looks like it still takes any type of normal fuel, so that's good. And just like that, I got some fuel. With that being said, I'm never using this campfire again. Man, lighting it up every single time I needed to use it was annoying. Anyways, I think it's about time I get some more iron because this leaf farmer just really isn't cutting it. And I for some reason have a feeling that this might take a while. Also, while I wait for the flowers to make more mana, I come down to my tree farm to get some wood so I can turn that wood into charcoal. And I guess you first have to smelt the frozen iron ore into normal iron ore. So now let's just place it down, then destroy it to get chunks. Wait. No. Are you not supposed to place it down? Oh, well, there goes all this iron. Wasted. And that ended up taking a bit longer than I expected it to, but at least I got my armor. Oh yeah, and I also went ahead and made a shield while I was at it. So now I'm just gonna go to sleep till the morning. Wait, what? The blood moon rises. Distant sounds of the undead can be heard. Oh no. What is that supposed to mean? There's nothing in my tree farm, right? No, it looks safe in here. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. At least for now, it doesn't. I should probably go check it out, though. Oh, and I am freezing. Does this armor not provide any resistance to the cold? Because I think with the leaf one, I was warm. I guess that makes sense. Metal armor wouldn't normally make you warm either. Well, as little as I would like to, I gotta go check out the outside world. Oh, it's just an Enderman. Oh. Wait, what? The creeper just blew him up. Nice, there we go. What's that? A flower? And it just broke. Your knowledge of death has increased +1. What is that supposed to mean? What's this? Orange? Familiar stone? There's so much monsters. Oh, a chest. Water crystal, bread, beetroot seeds, and some redstone and string. Well, I didn't find anything too out of the ordinary here, so I think it's time to go back home. Also, these oranges don't really provide much saturation. What is that? An orange floating orb? Can I pick it up? Nope. Oh, there's a spider on me. Doesn't really look like you can... Oh, no. I should be chilling now, and it's turning nighttime, so I gotta hurry up and get home. Finally, home sweet home. And now that I think about it, I spent pretty much all day outside and didn't find anything too strange. So I wonder what that blood moon actually did. Also, I know I said I didn't find anything too out of the ordinary, but I did get a good amount of different type of loot. The rarest one being this familiar stone. These rare magic stones allow you to bring back to life your last dead familiar, which I don't really know what a familiar is, but it says it's rare, so I'm inclined to believe it. Anyways, now that I finally got iron, I can make a bucket so I can finally add water to my crop farm. And there we go, that should make my food situation a little bit better. So let's focus on finishing the rest of the freezing quests. And as you can see, I still got quite a bit of quests to go. And I might as well start from the top, so that means I gotta get some frozen granite and turn it into copper. And it doesn't really look like I have enough sharpened ice to do so. And you gotta love how you can just ultra mine all this ice. That should be plenty. So now I just gotta turn it into sharpened ice, then combine it with granite to make frozen granite. And last but not least, place it down till I get some copper ore. And I don't know how much I need, so I'm hoping that should be enough. I also gotta break one of these too. And there we go, that's the copper part done. Now I need to get some deep slate. Finally, the deep slate layer. And I don't really know how much deep slate I need, so I'm just gonna go till my pickaxe breaks. And there goes my iron pickaxe. Anyways, now let's just make some... Why isn't that working? Don't tell me I have to smelt it. Ah, you do. That's kind of a pain. Okay, so I think instead of using my coal, it'd be a lot more cost effective to use my campfire. Of course, it doesn't work on the campfire. I guess the furnace it is. There we go. What is this? Lapis? It is. Interesting. And this coal is what I was looking for. And I finally got some actual coal. And now it's just looking like I gotta finish processing the coal to complete the deep slate section. So while I wait for that to smelt, I'm gonna be making a brick copper, which just happens to be another quest. And I should already have all the clay I need. I guess I don't got all the clay I need. I'll just make some more. And there we have it, a brick hopper. And now I just gotta let this coal smelt down one last time. Let's go. That's the coal quest done. Now I just gotta make a resource generator and a brick blast furnace. Some bricks, a brick furnace, and copper. Okay, that works out. I already have all those things. Well, all those things except bricks. Bop. Boop. Lippity bop. And there we go, a brick blast furnace. And now the last thing I gotta do on this page is build this resource generator. There are two types of resource generators. Resource generator 1 is very slow, but can also generate some items. Resource generator 2 requires the block you want to make to be placed on top. This can also be sped up by placing speed blocks on top of the block you are generating. The Opolis Utilities guidebook has more information on this. And I'm assuming that's this book right here. Yeah, the Opolis Utilities, first edition. How do I make this thing though? So I need some stone, water, and lava. The stone is easy enough. I already have some. And it looks like I'm gonna have to make an extra bucket. I don't really have enough iron though. Which one made iron again? Diorite. The blue moon rises. You feel lucky. How am I supposed to feel lucky? And there's not even a moon outside. What? Anyways, while I'm out here, I might as well get the water I needed. And I can finally test out how fast this brick blast furnace is. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster than the normal ones. Now let's just make another bucket. And now I gotta go search for some lava. Oh, nope. Get me away. What's that? Gold and fish? Give me. Yes, there's some more stuff over there too. Wait, an iron sword? A diamond pickaxe? Yo! That's actually so good. Gold boots, a map. Bro, this loot's actually insane. How did it get to be trapped in ice? I am not complaining one bit though, so keep it coming please. I should probably get back to searching for that lava pool though. I got a bit distracted. Finally, a lava pool, perfect. Oh, I almost fell down. That could have been bad. Also, would you look at that? Holding lava takes away my coldness. That's good to know. Anyways, I should probably get home as quick as humanly possible now. Ooh, emeralds. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I'll actually run home now. And there it is, home sweet home. We are so back now, literally. And that trip actually yielded a lot of crazy things, like this diamond pickaxe. Anyways, how do you make this resource generator again? Okay, so it looks like for this one you have to use cobblestone stuff, and for this other one you have to use like stone stuff. Okay. Which one's better though? Can also generate some items. Resource generator requires some block. I wonder what it means by some items. Well, I'm just hoping it doesn't matter too much. I'm just gonna make the second one since it says it's faster. There we go. Resource generator 2. Nice, and that's another page down. Now give me that reward. Obelisk Utilities First Edition and B-Bucks. Now let's see what this book is all about. B-Bucks are just a useless coin that can be stored in a wallet. I mean, they're not completely useless since you can buy stuff with them. Mini coal can be used to smelt a single item in the furnace. That could be useful instead of using the whole coal for one item. Basic loot boxes will have a chance to drop from any mob when it is killed. Generates item based on a loot table. Oh, that's cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to read the rest of all this, so give me a second to skim through it all. Ooh, I actually found something useful. The resource generator 2 is a block that will duplicate items like cobblestone and stone. Any block that can store items can be placed underneath the resource generator, including hoppers and chests. When working, the resource generator 2 will turn blue and start providing items to the inventory below. Basic resource generator 2 setup produces one item every 11 seconds. Ooh, that's actually pretty quick, and it also shows us how to make it too. Also, it turns out these resource generators can also generate frozen ore. So for example, I can put a piece of granite on top of it and then it'll make me infinite frozen granite, which I can then use to make infinite copper. But I think the best ore has to be deep slate because deep slate turns into coal, which is a power source that I'll eventually need. So let's place the deep slate down. Ooh, it's still in the orchids range. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna put it in the tree farm. Right after I make another piece of frozen deep slate, that is. And there we go, this deep slate should start generating into this chest now. Oh, wait, I can't open it. Okay, so there's these things called storage drawers, and I'm pretty sure they're for situations exactly like this one. How did I mess that up? There we go. Also, now that I think about it, I think it would be pretty helpful to have one of these but for iron, since practically every recipe uses iron. So that means it's time for another trip to the lava pool. Nice! And there we go, there's another one of the resource generators. So now I just gotta make another chest and turn it into that drawer thing. And now I just need one piece of frozen diorite. And there we go, I've now officially automated frozen diorite, which can turn into iron, and frozen deep slate, which can turn into coal. So now I should focus on getting more food since I'm kind of starting to run out of these toast sandwiches. Meaning, I think it's time to expand my little farm here. Whoops, I did not mean to ultimine this whole area out. Actually, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I can just cover it up with cobblestone. Not the prettiest looking, but hey, it gets the job done. And now I just need to destroy these pieces of ice that you can see out of the corner of the farmland because I really don't like how they look. And there we go, I pretty much doubled the size of the farm, which should theoretically double the output. And I still haven't figured out how this works, so I'm instead just gonna put hoppers on top of chests that are feeding from the generators. And just like that. And there we go, as you can see, I can now access the items in the containers. So now I just gotta take out all the extra blocks from these old ones. Also, as you can see, I also ended up making an andesite and diorite generator because how I'm looking at it, it's pretty much like free blocks, so why wouldn't I get it, you know? So with that out of the way, I can start working on the third quest. Cool frozen progress. Perfecting machinery since minus 947 BC. Oh, I already have 2 of them done. Frozen redstone ore and redstone dust. Okay. And it looks like our first quest is to get a gold nugget. How do you get these? Smelting. Oh, I should have an extra gold tool, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right here, golden boots. Oh, I'll use these broken ones. Perfect. And this should turn into a golden nugget. Yup, there we go. Nice, that actually worked. Machine frame, basic RFT tools. Okay, so I need another gold nugget, 2 blue dye, and 4 iron. I can do that. And instead of just constantly burning armor, I'm just gonna use this gold bar I have. So now I should have 2 lapis. Yep, so I can turn that into dye. There we go. And now the only thing I'm missing is iron, which, luckily for me, I have a frozen diorite generator. So let's grab some of these, turn them into frozen iron ore, FTB ultimine them, and then smelt them. And how do you make this thing again? Iron in the corners, blue dye in the top middle, and then gold nuggets. Okay, perfect. And there we have it, a machine frame. What do you even do with this? Basic RFT tools? I don't even think it says what you do with it. Maybe this book will have something about it. Advanced items. And that book was a complete bust, had no useful information whatsoever. Well, I might as well get to work on the next thing, the storage scanner. Help finding those items. Oh, you use a machine frame to make this. Okay, that makes sense. I need 4 redstone torches, 2 copper, and 2 tin ingots. I'm pretty sure I already have these. So now I just need some redstone torches. And my redstone and sticks, then make 4 torches. And now the last thing I need is some copper, which again, I should already have some. I have 1. Okay, so I just remembered I used all my copper when I made that brick blast furnace earlier, so I gotta get some more now. Now I just gotta smelt these bad boys. And there we have it, the storage scanner. This machine will scan all nearby inventories and show them in a list. You can then search and access those items from those inventories. Oh, that's actually so good. It's like an all-in-one chest. So if I place it down right here, will it pick up all these chests and stuff? Whoa, this looks really advanced. Ooh, I can even craft stuff. That's perfect. The radius that the scanner will use to find storages. Yo, these are all my chests and stuff. Oh, okay, I see. Is there a way to like show all my stuff at once though? Okay, so it turns out to use this, I first have to make this redstone flux coil, because then using it, I could make this sterling dynamo, which will give this thing power using coal. And luckily for me, the recipe is really simple, just 2 redstone and 1 gold. Okay, I guess not luckily for me, I don't have any gold left. How do you even get gold to begin with? What? Because the only way I've gotten gold is from those frozen pieces of ice that have loot in them. But I don't think that's a very sustainable way of getting gold long term. Okay, so it turns out the proper way to get gold is to go through snow blocks. So I guess it's once again time to clean up my driveway. And I just realized now that I have snowballs, I can make blocks of snow and then I can destroy those blocks of snow from the comfort of my own home. Ooh, nice, gold nuggets. I got a good amount of them too. Ooh, I just found the strat. Look how fast I'm going. And there goes my shovel. Time to give up, I guess. Just kidding, I need a lot more gold. Okay, I might have gone a bit overboard and gotten a lot more gold than what I actually needed. You know what they say though, the bigger the better. Wait, no, that doesn't apply to this. The more the merrier. Yeah, I think that one makes more sense. But don't get me wrong, bigger is definitely always better. Like, why would you want to have a small gold bar when you could have a huge gold bar? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking now. But at least I know I'll have enough gold for a while now. And now to make the sterling dynamo, I just need 2 stone, 1 redstone, the redstone flux coil, 2 iron, and an iron gear. How do you make that? Oh, it's just 4 iron and 1 nugget. Okay, that's easy. Bro, why do I keep calling these recipes simple to make, but I don't even have the materials to make them? Like, I don't even have enough iron to make the gear. Holy, this thing has been storing up a lot of power. I did not expect to get that much iron. I finally won't have to worry about iron, even if it's just for a bit. And there we go. So let's start off by making the iron gear, putting the iron gear in the middle, the flux coil, the stone, the iron, and the redstone, right? Yup, the sterling dynamo. And I should just be able to put this on the side. Oh, and I need to power this thing too. And I don't think I have enough mana to make more coal, so I'm just gonna yoink some of this fuel that I have in my furnaces. And as we can see, this thing is now starting to power up. And how this thing works is I pretty much hit this little star on all the containers I want this thing to target. And then I just have to hit this all routable button. And now all my items will appear in one place. And if you're wondering why I had to supply it with power, it's because every time you take out an item or put one in, it uses a tiny bit of power. And now that I got this up and running, I'm gonna make a huge chest room with loads of chests so I never run out of space. And I can just link all those different chests to this singular block, so I never have to go rummaging through chests again. So that means I better get to chopping down some trees. And that's all the trees that I had that were already grown. So while I wait for the rest of them to grow, I'm gonna be clearing out the space for the chest room. And would you look at that, the room has been magically cleared up. And if I did the math correctly, this small room should be able to hold over 200,000 stackable items. So now let's just make some chests and start filling up the area. I'm kind of out of chests already, and I still have quite a bit more I need to fill up. And I only have one more tree I can chop down. So I think it's about time to make some calcite, smelt into bone meal, and then grind out some trees. And I should be able to get a pretty good start with all these chests that I just got. And all of that only ended up filling up about half the room. However, that should be more than enough chests for now, since all those chests can still hold well over 100,000 items. So for now, let's just reroute all these chests. And I could now just throw all my stuff into it, meaning all these extra chests gotta go. And there we go. Now that I got my advanced storage system up and running, I can get to work on the next task, which is to create a machine frame. And how exactly do I do this? Mana infusion? A machine frame turns into this advanced machine frame? Or whatever it is. Okay, so I think it's just like any other block that I have to place it next to this mana pool, and then it will turn to its advanced version. So how do you make these again? 2 blue dye, 4 iron, and 2 nuggets. And the only thing I'm missing is the blue dye, so let's go get some more blocks to make lapis. Oh, wait, this is a problem. Why is a bunch of my other stuff in here? And they're in the other chests too. Okay, so I think the solution to this problem is going to be to replace those chests with storage drawers, because storage drawers can only hold one different type of item. And it's looking like they're locked to the respectable item now, so let's just hope that doesn't happen again. So now I just got to take all these extra items back up to the terminal. And yeah, as we can see, the storage drawer only has its assigned item, which in this case is frozen diorite. So now that I got that problem fixed, I can go back to getting the blue dye that I needed. And there we go, that was the last thing I needed. So now I just place the iron in the corners, the lapis in the middles, and the gold nuggets in the middle. And there we have it, a machine frame. And now I just gotta place it down next to the mana pool. It's not placing down. Oh. Ooh, you have to throw it into the actual mana pool. That's interesting. Does it work with anything else? Nope, at least it doesn't work with a gold nugget. And apparently the machine frame is the heart of thermal machines, whatever that's supposed to mean. Ah, okay, so it's just an item used for other recipes. And this recipe for the pulverizer actually looks a lot more complicated. And I think I'm just gonna start with the copper wheels. And to get copper, I just gotta inject some mana into granite. And then I can smelt it to turn it into copper ore, and then destroy that copper ore to get copper ore. And then one final time, I gotta smelt that copper ore to get copper ingots, which I can then use to make the gears. Now the flux coil is really easy to make. I just need some gold and redstone, and then I also have some flint. So now the last thing I need is the piston. So let's craft her up. And there we go. I should be able to craft the pulverizer now. Just gotta keep all these blocks in the same order. And there it is, the pulverizer. Oh, interesting. It turns ores into its dust variation. I guess that makes sense. It is called the pulverizer. And this pulverizer also needs power to run, so I'll just place it right there and hope it gets power. Yeah, it does not look like this thing is receiving any power. I'm gonna have to make another Sterling Dynamo. But I need coal to power said Sterling Dynamo, so let's get some of that first. And then I also gotta go ahead and smelt all that coal. But instead of smelting it twice, I can just place it down and destroy it to get coal. And just like that, I got the other Sterling Dynamo that I needed. So now I just gotta feed it into the pulverizer and then add some fuel. And as you can see, it's already working. Nice! And the process is actually fairly quick. It's pretty much done already. And there we go, 2 iron dust and 1 gravel. So now I just need to make some nickel dust. And I'm pretty sure I should have some extra nickel from earlier when I was first making the frozen ores. And yup, I do have some right here. Perfect. So now I just gotta wait for this bad boy to get pulverized. So now I need to make Invar blend with 2 iron dust and 1 nickel dust. Okay, 2 nickel and 1 iron. Whoops, it was the other way around. 2 iron and 1 nickel. There we go, Invar blend. And now, how do I make this Invar ingot? It's not really giving me much information to go off of here. Do I need like 9 of these or something? Oh, you smelt the Invar blend to get Invar ingots. Okay, perfect. Actually, I guess it's not really perfect. I don't really have any fuel. So I guess I'll just be borrowing some from the pulverizer. And there we go. We officially got an Invar ingot. Now, what do you use these Invar ingots for is my question. Invar gears. Okay, so I need 4 and then 1 iron nugget. Perfect. Oh. Never mind. I thought I had just enough for 4 of these, but I guess I only have enough for 3. Meaning I need to grind up some more iron. And there we go. Perfect. So now I can just make some more of that Invar powder and then smelt that Invar powder up to get Invar ingots. And now that I think about it, is that even how you pronounce it? Invar? Or is it Invar? I don't really know, and I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Anyways, that's another task completed, and I'm getting really close to finishing this page off. So now I just gotta make a blast chiller and a magma crucible. And both of the recipes are pretty much exactly the same. The only difference is that for one you have to use ice bricks, and the other one you have to use packed ice. And I might as well start off by getting the Invar gears. So let's pulverize up some iron. And then let's do the same with some nickel. Oh, I also got some copper dust. That's interesting. Anyways, now I can make this Invar dust and then smelt into Invar ingots. And while that smelts, I'm going to bed. Me. Ooh, nice. The harvest moon is back. And most of my crops are grown too. Let's go. I should really put some slabs here so I don't have to walk into the water. And problem solved. And I finally have a good amount of wheat so I could make some bread. Finally. Last time I ate this was 19 meals ago. Dang, it's been a while since I've eaten any. Anyways, I should probably get back to making those gears. Bruh, I'm 1 short. Seriously? Oh wait, no, never mind. No, I'm not. Since I already have 1 cog. I only need 3 more cogs. Oh no, I am 1 short. Man, math ain't mathin' right now. Anyways, I still managed to get the Invar powder though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, I need 3, not 4. There we go, and I just put this nugget in between and I got the Invar gears I needed. Now I just need to make the flux coils. And now I need glass. I'm gonna have to go find some, aren't I? Perfect, sand. And there's a creeper right next to the sand. Creepers, stay away. I just want the sand. Huh, I guess he helped me get the sand even quicker. Perfect. Ooh, more loot. There's also fish down here. I wonder if I'll be able to get them before I freeze. Yeah, it's looking like I'll be alright. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna drown! Oh, that could have been really bad. On the bright side though, I got the glass I needed. So now the last thing I need is 2 packed ice and 2 ice bricks. Oh, and I guess I also need machine frames, but I can just easily make those and then infuse them with mana. And that's the machine frames wrapped up. Yo, wait, what? You can infuse iron with mana? Mana steel ingot. Yo, you can actually make so much stuff with it, and this armor looks sick. I'll make sure to look more into this later, because for now I need to get some ice. Then I gotta use this ice to make packed ice and ice bricks. And with all the materials finally collected, I can now make the blast chiller and the magma crucible. And as you may or may not have guessed, both of those items require power, meaning I need to make another dynamo, which is why I'm getting iron so I can make some more gears. And there we go, I got 2 more sterling dynamos, one to power the magma crucible and the other one to power the blast chiller. Also, as you already know, these sterling dynamos require fuel to make power, and since this mana pool is pretty much out of mana, making frozen deep slate into frozen coal really isn't a viable option. So what I'm instead gonna do is use this campfire to turn wood into charcoal, because charcoal can also be used to power these sterling dynamos. Also, I ended up going outside to get more snow to make calcite for bone meal, and I ended up finding salt. What's this? Sadly, you won't give more FPS? Wait, what? It's salt. Since when has that been in my driveway? I'll be taking all of this if you don't mind. And there we go. That should be enough calcite. Also, now that I think about it, I think it'd be a good use of resources if I make a couple more campfires to speed things up. Boom, shakalaka, this is a lot faster. So now I just gotta put all this bone meal to good use and get loads of logs. And that pretty much took all day, but I'm officially out of bone meal. So it's time to rev up those campfires and start cooking all these logs. And this charcoal should be enough to hold up for a while. And with that done, I can remove these campfires from here now. And now I just gotta figure out how to use these things. So I'll just slap them right here and right here. And then I gotta put the power source leading into them. And now I gotta evenly divide all this coal by 4. Bop, beep, boppity, bope. Yeah, I don't really know. I'll just put those extra 2 in there too. Okay, so now how do I use this thing? The magma crucible. Okay, so I guess I gotta get a lava bucket first. And it turns out just getting one out of my storage completed that quest. So now the last task is to get 10 obsidian so I can go to the Nether. Okay, well that kind of took forever to figure out, but what I gotta do is I gotta put lava into this thingy, and then this thingy will convert lava into obsidian, and then I can use that obsidian to go to the Nether. And as you can see, we now have our first piece of obsidian, but what you can also see is that that 1 obsidian took up the whole lava bucket, meaning I need 9 more buckets of lava. So let's dump out the water in these buckets. Oh, wait, those aren't slabs. Oopsie, gotta replant all those seeds now. Now let's actually dump the water into... Why didn't it go into the slab? I know for a fact these are slabs too. At this point, I'm just gonna make a little watering hole in the corner of my house. And problem solved, I can go get the lava now. Bruh, there's a skeleton blocking the lava pool. There we go. Not this zombie freezing to death. Oh? Wait, what? Your knowledge of death increased, +2. You're in 1 levels. Click here if you want to access the GUI to increase one of your perks. Wait, what? There's perks I can increase? Oh, I gotta be careful. I almost fell into the lava. Oh, I also got a reward. Okay, I'll open that when I get home. And there we go. Now I just gotta fill this thing up with lava and go for a second trip. And that was the last of the lava that I needed to input. Now let's see what this present gives us. Curse of Bones, chance to apply bone shield when hit. What am I even supposed to put this on? Actually, I guess that's kind of irrelevant. I don't even have an anvil. Okay, anyways, let's see what that level thing was about. Oh, can convert zombie villagers to villagers by using the Ark. Halloween bonus during special holiday events. Wait, what? This is so weird. Okay, so I think I gotta choose one of these and upgrade them. Okay, so there's an alchemist perk, which makes every potion last 50% longer. There's a scribe perk, which does something to enchantments. I don't really know what it is. There's also a dialer, which gives you a 50% chance to get an enchanted key on death. Well, I'm in hardcore, so that's useless. There's a treasure seeker one, which increases the chances of finding special items. And there's also a witch doctor one, which I have no idea what that does. And there's also a couple of blacked out ones, which I really don't know if I can use or not. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna go with the treasure seeker, since I do want to go do some exploring later on. Anyways, that's the last piece of obsidian I needed. I got all 10 now. And that's another page of tasks complete. Let's go. We're officially one step closer to making the weather changer and getting rid of this eternal winter. And now it looks like the next thing I gotta do is go to the Nether. But before I do that, I'm going to sleep. Nah, just kidding. What I actually want to do before I go to the Nether is fix up my house, because I don't know if you've noticed, but it's kind of a mess right now. There's just a bunch of different stones everywhere, and overall it could just look a lot nicer. So let's start off by making each of the walls one block thinner, so I can then replace the current blocks with newer, nicer looking ones. And there goes my first pickaxe. I wonder how much pickaxes I'll break during this project. And here goes the last few blocks of this room. So now I just gotta do the exact same thing for my wheat farm and my tree farm room. And I'm also going to go ahead and destroy the floor too, because either way I'll eventually have to replace it anyways. And there we go. Now I just got to figure out how to decorate this place, because I kind of have no idea what I want it to look like. Okay, so I just spent way too much time thinking to come up with what has to be the most basic design ever. So I'm just gonna fill up the walls with stone bricks and then add some accents that are made with deep slate bricks, just to add like a nice dark refreshing color almost. So let's start off by going down to the mines to get some deep slate. And several pickaxes later, I now got enough deep slate. And normally if you want to turn deep slate into deep slate bricks, you need to smelt them first, but if I first make a stone cutter, I can make any type of deep slate I want. So let's just turn all my deep slate into deep slate tiles. Then let's remake my campfire array, and now I just gotta spend some time turning all my cobblestone into stone so I can make stone bricks. And now I just gotta once again use my stone cutter to turn all this stone into stone bricks. And I'm gonna start off by making almost like a checkerboard pattern on the floor. Just like that. And this is more of like a crafting table grid pattern, but when I originally said checkerboard pattern, this is what I meant. So now I'm just gonna spend some time filling in the middle of all these small squares with stone bricks. And here goes the last few blocks. And now for the walls, I'm just gonna add these deep slate brick accents in each corner. Just like that. And I'm actually really starting to like how this is looking so far. So now to finish this room off, I'm just gonna add stone bricks to the walls. And this place actually ended up looking a lot nicer than I thought it would. Also, if you're wondering for the roof, I got special plans for that, so that's gonna have to wait. Also, now that I've fixed the walls, I think I'm gonna move these generators into the walls since they should look pretty nice. Yeah, I actually really like how that looks. It looks like a decoration almost. Oh yeah, and I can also get rid of the hoppers since I don't have to open these things anymore because of my sorting system up there. Also, not gonna lie, I might as well also finally fix these stairs. Okay, and before I start working on this room, I first kind of got to clean up the mess because like all these things kind of just got in the way. Also, I'm not going to destroy the mana pool because then it'll lose all its saved mana. And that's the last thing we want, especially with how useful this thing is. Okay, and now that I'm done clearing up the room, I'm going to start by making the deep slate tile outlines. And last but not least, I now just gotta fill up all the walls with stone bricks. And that's another room completed, meaning the last room I gotta tidy up is the crop room. And for this one, instead of using stone bricks, I'm just gonna stick with the theme of cobblestone. So let's start off by making the roof 2 times taller because I kinda forgot to do that earlier. And now I gotta hurry up and start building before all the snow starts piling up in my house. And there we go, that's the crop room done. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and repair this crop because I kind of trampled it earlier while building. And now the second to last thing I gotta decorate is the staircase, which I'm just gonna add some upside down stairs to. And now I'm just gonna fill this side up with bricks. Actually, I'm gonna add this deep slate accent first. Actually, I don't really like how that looks. I don't think I'm gonna have enough stone to cover all of this either. Yeah, I'm already out. I'm gonna have to smelt some more down. So let's place these campfires back down and start smelting some more cobblestone. Bro, I just accidentally turned all that stone into stone buttons instead of stone bricks. And let's not make that same mistake again. And that's the staircase completed. So now I'm just gonna add some lighting. So let's stick into the wall and add some torches. And look how clean this thing looks. I actually really like it. And now the last thing I gotta fix is this roof. And you'll see why here in a second. I waited so long to fix it. Okay, so pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this place like the new main area instead of using this room right up here. But before I start doing anything to the roof, I'm gonna make this little thing called an iron hammer. Wait, I didn't know the recipe was this expensive. I'm gonna need some more iron. I guess I'm just gonna have to place the orchid back down and then make some more iron. Just gotta smelt it now. And the reason I want this hammer is because it pretty much lets me FTB ultimate anything, even including stone, which will make clearing out areas 1,000 times easier. Anyways, for now I can start working on the roof, and this mana spreader is actually gonna go right here in the center because it should have enough reach to throw the mana all the way down right there. And now for the decoration, I'm just gonna surround the mana spreader with deep slate tiles, and now I'm just really hoping this lines up. Ooh, it does. Okay, perfect. It's gonna be like chains almost holding the mana spreader. It's gonna look so sick. And there we go. Now I just gotta fill up the empty space with stone bricks. Also, I just lit these campfires to make more stone bricks, but it turns out you can turn bread into toast and it replenishes an extra hunger bar. Also, for the finishing touch, I think I'm gonna replace this whole line of stone bricks with deep slate. The only issue with that though is that I kind of don't have any more deep slate. Also, I wonder if it will look better if I put one block on each of these sides. Yeah, I like how that looks. It looks more like chains almost. And I actually surprised myself. I didn't expect this room to come out looking this nice. Okay, and now before I start carving up my roof, I need to make a boatload of glaciofloras. So I'm gonna have to make some more of these petals since this is not gonna be enough. And this should be enough flowers, so now I just need to get some more water bowls to fill up my cauldron thingy. So now I just gotta repeat the process of filling this thing up with water, then throwing 3 white petals in there and 4 light blue petals, and finally confirming it with a seed. And that is how you make a glaciiflora. Wait, that's actually so helpful. Ooh, that's gonna make making all these glaciifloras a lot easier. And here go the ingredients for the last glaciiflora that I need. And that's all 25. Nice! So with that done, I can finally start carving up my roof. And pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 5x5 platform of glaciiflora right above this. And before I keep digging this out, I should probably test if the glaciiflora can reach the mana spreader. Ooh, okay, it can. Perfect. So now I just gotta fill this place up with dirt to put the glaciifloras on top of. And now I just gotta place them all down and make sure they connect to the mana spreader. And they all look like they're connected to me, so that's just wonderful. So now the only thing left to do is I gotta dig this 5x5 hole all the way to the surface, which is why I wanted the hammer earlier to make it a lot easier. Wait, the surface is right there? Huh, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. If that's the case, I really don't even need this hammer. Yo, would you look at that? It's already almost full. I guess that's what happens when you have 24 glaciifloras connected to one mana spreader. And now I just need to go around through my house and destroy these trees since they're kind of getting in the way of the glaciiflora. And now the last thing I do before I go back inside is make a little moat around this hole just so no unsuspecting mobs that are walking by fall in. And there we go, the hole actually lined up perfectly. And now before I move this mana pool down there, I want to use the remaining mana in there so it doesn't disappear. So let's take some of this frozen diorite so I can make frozen iron ore because I'm always running out of iron. So I think this would be the best course of action. Bro, I've pretty much gotten all iron so far. That's so good. And there we go. That mana pool actually had an insane amount of mana saved up. I got a stack plus 13 of iron. And now I can finally move all this to the basement. So let's replace this cobble with dirt, put the orchid on top, and I should be able to place the mana pool on top. Nice. And look at how much mana is getting transferred. That's an insane amount. Also, it is a bit dark in here, so let's replace these corner pieces of stone with some torches. Actually, I really don't like how the torches look, so I'm gonna replace them with some bright stone. I really don't like that either. Actually, what if I... yeah, I think I like that better. So now the last thing I'm gonna do before I go to the Nether is move all these chests down there, meaning I need to dig out another small room. And this should be big enough, so now I just gotta destroy all these chests and move all my stuff down there. And there we go, all my items have officially been moved, so now I just gotta place a storage scanner back down, lead a Sterling Dynamo into it, power set Sterling Dynamo, and then I gotta reroute all these chests. And there we go, I got my storage system back up and running. So now I also gotta place down my pulverizer and magma crucible and then lead dynamos into them also. Actually, it'd probably be better if I place them on top, just like that. I'm also gonna go ahead and place down my furnaces too. And now the last order of business is to remake my tree farm. But I don't know if you've noticed, but I kind of don't have any place to put it. So that's where these botany pots come into play. So let's make some brick pots and then combine those brick pots with terracotta. And that makes a botany pot. And then if I combine that botany pot with a hopper, we get a hopper botany pot. So now I just got to place them down right here. Oh wait, let me actually replace this cobblestone first. There we go. And now if I place them down, then fill them with dirt, and finally place a sapling at the top spot. Oh, and I also gotta use a hoe on the dirt to make them grow a bit faster. And with that, my new tree farm is complete. And the cool thing is, if you look at them close enough, you can see them slowly growing. The only downside to these pots is that you don't get any leaves from them, and this kind of leaves me in a bad position since I need new leaf armor. See what I did there? Leaves? Okay, yeah, never mind. Anyways, I'm just gonna go get some leaves. And there we go, out with the old and in with the new. So now I just need a piece of flint to make flint and steel. And I'm also going to finish making myself iron armor, since either way the nether should be warm enough to survive without the leaf armor. And there we go. This should be all the preparation I got to do. So now the only thing that's left is to build the nether portal, light it up, and then go in. And here we are, the nether. Oh, and I am burning already. If I put this armor on, will I be chilling? Oh, okay, that's actually perfect. This iron armor will prevent me from dying too. So now we can officially begin the lukewarm quest line. Turn up the heat. And it looks like the first task is to get a magma block, which I should just be able to find around some lava, right? Yep, right here, perfect. And I'll just go ahead and get a couple of them because you never know when you'll need them in the future. And 35 should be more than enough. And now the next thing I gotta do is get a molten netherrack bucket. How do you get that? What? I need a fluid enscapulate. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, and it looks like for that, I first gotta go back to the overworld. And now, do I even have this fluid thing? Because I feel like I've made something like it before. I do not. Okay, how do you make it? Oh, the crafting recipe isn't actually too bad. Let's start off by getting the items for the core, which requires 4 iron, 2 gold nuggets, and 2 blue dye. And there we go, we got the machine frame. So now I just gotta turn it into its advanced version. And I missed, bruh. Okay, there we go. Now the next thing we need is a flux coil, and it doesn't really look like I have enough redstone, so I'm gonna have to make some. And I really just gotta start making this stuff in bulk. It would make future me's life so much easier. But anyways, I got the redstone that I needed now, so let's break it down into its dust form and then make the flux coil. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple extra ones since I'm always needing them anyways. So now the last 3 items I need is copper gears, glass, and a bucket. The bucket I already have, and that should be the same case for the glass. Yup. So that means the only thing I'm missing is the copper gears. And do I have any copper? Okay, I do. Perfect. So now let's just make the gears and then make the fluid contraption thingy. And I'm assuming this thing is also gonna need some power. So this pulverizer's gotta move for a bit. Okay, now how do you use this thingy? Do I gotta put like a water bucket or something in it? Okay. Okay, so that worked. So now can I just put the netherrack in? No, that's still not letting me put it in there. Huh. Oh, I gotta smelt up magma in the magma crucible to get molten netherrack. So do I just gotta put netherrack into the magma crucible? It worked. Nice. Wait, so my question is, what was the point of making this fluid contraption thingy? The quest book even said I needed it, but I didn't end up needing it. Bruh, so that just means I ended up wasting all those resources. Anyways, at least I figured out how to make the molten netherrack, so it's not a complete waste. Anyways, the next task is to make an induction smelter, and it's actually not too bad. So let's start off by going outside to get the sand needed to make it. Oh no, I'm stuck. Bruh, I forgot to put my boots on. Okay, there we go. Let me put on my leather boots real quick. Okay, so I got the sand, so now I just need invar gears, a flux coil, and a blast furnace. And it's almost like I knew that I would need extra flux coils earlier when I made 5 of them. Also, it looks like I already have 2 invar ingots. Also, I don't know why, but whenever something's in the storage system, it shows that there's double of that item for some reason. But anyways, let's pulverize up some iron to make some iron dust. And let's also pulverize up some nickel to make nickel dust. And I don't know why, but when pulverizing ore, you get 2 of the dust instead of only getting 1 when you pulverize an ingot. Anyways, now let's just make the invar blend that I need and then smelt it down to get invar ingots. Oh, it looks like we have a visitor. We had a visitor. He decided to go back into the Nether portal. Anyways, now let's just make these invar gears that I needed. Next, let's make another machine frame and then infuse it with mana. And finally, I just need to make a blast furnace, which is 5 iron, 1 normal furnace, and then 3 smooth stone. Wait, what's that though? A mana blaster. Wait, what? Yo, wait, this recipe actually isn't even that hard either. The only thing I don't know how to make is a mana diamond. Oh wait, it's just a normal diamond plus some mana. Okay, that's easy. Okay, I guess I also don't know how to make this rune. Oh, mana steel and then just a mana pearl? That's so easy. Bro, I can't wait to get this new weapon. This is gonna be sick. Well, I know what I'm doing as soon as I get diamonds. Anyways, for now, I should be focused on making this blast furnace. And it's looking like I'm completely out of iron again. So let's get some diorite and then make a boatload of iron. Okay, and along with that iron, I also need to make a lot more coal, especially since, as you can see, my pulverizer kind of just ran out of fuel. Look at all this coal. I will not be running out anytime soon. And now I can just break some of the coal I got, finally make a normal furnace, and then use that furnace to make a blast furnace. And that should be the last thing I needed for the induction smelter. Yup, it was perfect. And there we go. That's another task completed. So now I can start focusing on getting frozen netherrack to make all the different types of ores. And it looks like I just gotta put molten netherrack in a blast chiller and then combine that with an ice shard to make frozen netherrack. Yeah, I can do that. I already have ice shards, so that's that. And I also already have molten netherrack from earlier when I did the task. So now I just gotta wait for this bad boy to inject the molten netherrack into the ice, and there we have it, frozen netherrack. So now I just gotta make this orchid ingnem to turn frozen netherrack into diamond. Oh, and the crafting recipe is just 1 frozen netherrack, 1 orchid, and then a bunch of different type of petals. So that means the only thing I really gotta do is smelt a bowl of ice on the campfire, throw all the different types of petals in, and finally make the orchid ingnem. Red like roses. Okay, so now if I put that right there and get some of this frozen netherrack, it should turn into diamonds, right? Please work. Huh. Okay, that did not work. Okay, so it turns out this thing right here only works in the Nether. And I don't know about you, but I don't think it's constantly snowing in the Nether. So that means these glacial flora won't be able to produce any mana. But there's actually a workaround to this. There's this thing called a mana tablet. And if you can make it, you could transfer mana from one mana pool to another. But as you can see, we either need a mana diamond or a mana pearl. And I don't really have any diamonds, so the pearl is the only viable option. And making it actually isn't too bad. You just need to throw an ender pearl into a mana pool. And luckily for me, I spawned in a warped forest biome. So to the Nether we go. Okay, and the plan here is to just find an enderman, trap him in my boat, and then kill him for his pearl. But that's probably easier said than done. Enderman. Oh, never mind. Get in my boat, please. Come on, get in. Bruh, why don't you want to get in my boat? I got you now. Bruh, how'd my boat get onto that vine? Oh, perfect. Yo, let's go. First try. Just because I got a pearl, though, doesn't mean you're safe, Mr. Enderman number 2. And there he goes. I did not get another pearl, though. I wonder, though, can I just place this down on netherrack? No, you cannot. I guess you need an actual piece of dirt. That's alright, I'll get a piece when I go back to the overworld. So now I just gotta turn this ender pearl into a mana pearl, and now I need more living rock, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, how do you make that again? Oh, right, I need the pure daisy. Actually, while I wait, it'd probably be a better use of time to turn this coal ore into coal. And the living stone is done converting. Perfect. So let's get it, then turn it into a mana tablet. There we go. And now I need my wand. Okay, and to put mana into this mana tablet, I'm pretty sure I have to use my wand and then shift right click it. Yep, perfect. And I just gotta throw that in there. And I don't really know if it's working or not, so I just gotta wait. Yup, it definitely worked. I don't know if this will be enough mana to make diamonds or not, though. So let's take my frozen netherrack, and actually, I'm gonna need another mana pool too. So let's make some more living stone. And there we have it, another mana pool. So now I just hope this actually works. And I'll just use the spot right next to the portal for a little test area. And that should be big enough, so now I just gotta place the mana pool and throw the mana tablet into it. And the transfer is complete, so now I just gotta place the orchid down, and here goes the moment of truth. It worked! Let's go! And yo, ancient debris being my first item is crazy. Bro, another one? What is this? Frozen netherrack quartz ore? Okay. And I wonder if I'll be alright to destroy this with an iron pick. Oh, you can. Okay, bet. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna farm this up until I get some diamonds. And it doesn't look like the pool used a crazy amount of mana, so I should be able to make a few more. Okay, and to actually farm this thing, I'm gonna need quite a bit more netherrack, so we might as well get it while we're here. I kind of just remembered that I have FTB ultimine, so I can just ultimine this whole area out. Okay, and now I really can't do anything. I guess I just gotta wait for this thing to produce more mana. Oh wait, actually, while I wait, I can use the magma crucible to make more molten netherrack. And I'm also gonna make a couple more buckets. There we go. So now let's just take this molten netherrack out of the magma crucible and put it into the blast freezer. And there we go. Now this can turn the ice shards into frozen netherrack. And now I just gotta repeat this cycle until I save up a good amount of mana. Okay, and I'm pretty much completely out of ice shards, so I gotta go get some more. And there we go, that should last me another while. And there we go, I finally got all the frozen netherrack, a stack plus 12. So now let's use this mana tablet to take up all the mana that I've been saving in this mana pool. Then let's go back to the nether, transfer the mana from the mana tablet to the mana pool, and it's empty. So now let's see how much ores we get. We got some gold, whatever that was again. Whatever that was again. Diamonds! Finally, bro, I've been wanting this one. And I'm out of mana already? Wait, how much did I even make? That only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of that only made 8 blocks. Okay, I think I might have to upgrade my mana pool or figure out a way to constantly be providing mana to this mana pool. Either way, it's clear that I need to up my mana producing game. Yeah, because even though I have 25 Glacioflorus powering this, it's still producing it pretty slow. But for now, let me collect all these rewards real quick. And it's kind of nighttime, so it's not like I can really go outside and upgrade my Glacioflora farm. So I'll have to wait till the morning. The super blue moon rises. You feel very lucky. Oh wait, that's the first time that's ever happened. Low-key, let's go on a small expedition to see if we can find any structures with chests in them. Either way, I've been wanting to explore, so this is the best time. Wait, what is this? A mystical pink flower? Wait, those grow outside? Huh. Well, I guess that's good to know. Tomato and tomato seeds. Yo, it's a ruined portal. Nice. It looks like there's a spider guarding it though. There we go. That was pretty easy. I will be taking these gold blocks. 2 golden apples? Some iron nuggets and gold nuggets? Yo, these golden apples are a crazy find. Oh, and I'll also take this flint and steel. That's actually a pretty good start to this expedition. What are the chances of finding 2 golden apples in one chest? Mystical blue flower, nice. Oh, that's a fully kitted out skeleton. Yeah, no thank you. Another fully kitted out mob? What are the chances of that? There we go. That guy was so tanky. Oh, that could have been bad. Bro, a whole horde of skeletons? I thought I was supposed to be feeling lucky, not unlucky. Another one? Seriously? Well, it is one-on-one, so I should be able to beat him. Nice! Also, I wonder, now that I'm out here, if I kill these mobs, can I increase my knowledge of death more? Oh no, that's a stray. Yeah, I'm not fighting that one. Ooh, a loot box. Let's see if I'm feeling lucky. Let's see what I get. Bruh. Charcoal, bones, and leather? That's it? I guess I will take this leather though, since you can't really get it. Also, it's turning nighttime, so I think it's about time I wrap up this little expedition of mine, since nighttime is the most dangerous time of the day. And finally, home sweet home. So now let's see how much mana we acquired during that trip. Oh, yeah, not very much. Okay, yeah, I think it's about time I make some more glacia floras then. And before I do that, I wonder, is there a faster way to create mana? Okay, yeah, as expected, there's a bunch of other ways of getting mana, but they seem a bit too complicated for me right now, so I'll do that in the future. For now, let's place down all these campfires, light them up, and then start smelting cobblestone down on them so I can make bone meal. And there we go, that's all the cobblestone smelted, so now let's turn it into calcite. I'm gonna need some more snowballs. And there's all the calcite I should need. So back to the campfires I go. I got a small feeling that this might be a lot more bone meal than what I'll actually need. Anyways, let's destroy this little square of stone bricks and then replace it with dirt. And now I just gotta make a bunch of these mystical flowers. This song low-key a vibe. Okay, I'll stop yapping. I'll just put the flowers in the bag. There we go. I have obtained all the flowers. So now let's get some more dirt, and let's also get my hammer while I'm here. There we go. So now let's just go around to the top of the patch of the glacia flora, and let's also destroy this moat that I made earlier while I'm at it. And now I just need to figure out how far I could place a glacia flora from the... Wait a minute. I never even made the glacia flora. They're still in their petal form. Bro, what am I doing? How did I forget something that simple? Well, I guess I better start crafting all these glacia flora. And there we go. We got 56 Glacia Flora plus the 24 that we have currently running. That'll make a grand total of 80 Glacia Flora, which I can't even begin to imagine how fast that'll be. So now I just gotta get back up there, and I gotta figure out how far I can place a Glacia Flora from the mana spreader with it still working. Ooh, that's still connected. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away. Okay, so if a Glacia Flora is 6 blocks away from the mana spreader, it'll still work. And that should give me just enough space to place down all these Glacia Floras I just made. And look at how easy it is to clear everything up using this hammer. 10 out of 10 craft. Would definitely craft again. Oh no. I did not mean to destroy the inside of my house. I will fix that later. Anyways, for now, I just gotta place down all these Glacia Flora and make sure to link them to the mana spreader. And there we go. With that, we got 80 Glacia Floras connected up to one mana pool. However, we do have another small problem. This mana spreader is too slow to handle all 80 Glacia Floras, meaning we need a better mana spreader. And the thing about getting a better mana spreader is that it's actually quite hard to get because you kind of gotta build a portal to another dimension. Kind of. You'll see what I mean here in a bit. And to start making the portal, let's first dig out the shape that it's gonna be. And let's also dig up this back area and replace it with stone bricks so it actually looks nice. And there we go, that's looking just swell. Now the next thing I need is some living wood, and I should already have some logs, yup. Oh, perfect, there's some more in here too. Okay, and a stack should be enough. So now I just gotta wait for these to turn into living logs. And 8 living logs just won't cut it. I'm gonna need a lot more. And also, I don't think 16 will cut it either, so let's destroy all these living logs and then move the pure daisy to this corner. And lastly, place some more logs so they can turn into living logs. Okay, so now I gotta turn these living wood logs into living wood, and then I can start making the outline of the portal, which is 3 living wood in each of the 4 corners. Just like that. So now the next thing I need is glimmering living wood, which I can just make by combining living wood and glowstone. So that means it's time for a trip to the Nether to get some glowstone. And would you look at that, there's some right in front of my portal. So now let's just bridge over slowly and make sure not to fall, because I'm not trying to die to fall damage. And I only needed 4 glowstone dust, but I ended up getting 32 to make the trip worth it. And now that I'm back in the overworld, let's destroy these living wood logs to turn them to living wood. Then let's combine that living wood with glowstone dust to make glimmering living wood. And finally, I just gotta place the glimmering living wood in their respectable slots. And now the next thing I need is an Elven gateway core, which is a lot harder to get. To make it, I need 3 living wood and then 3 terra steel nuggets. And terra steel is a bit harder to make since I need to combine 1 mana steel, 1 mana pearl, and 1 mana diamond. All that just to make 1 terra steel ingot. And that's not even the hard part, because to make all that, I have to make this, I don't know how to pronounce that, plate. And making that plate is a whole nother crafting recipe. Look at this. What? How to even make runes? Anyways, I might as well start off with what I already know how to make. And in this case, it's the block of lapis. And I should already have some frozen lapis, yup. So let's just take a stack of that, then smelt it up into normal lapis ore. Then let's turn this lapis ore into actual lapis, and then make some lapis lazuli blocks. So now the next thing I need is a block of mana steel, which is actually super easy to make. And now I just need all the different type of runes, which I'm pretty sure are a bit harder. A fishing rod? Okay, so to make the rune of water, I need mana powder, a fishing rod, sugarcane, bone meal, mana steel ingot, and mana powder. Oh, okay, I get it now. So each of the different runes require a different crafting recipe. However, what I noticed is that they all need mana powder and mana steel ingots. So let's start off with making that. And to actually make the mana steel ingots, I need more iron, but I'm kind of flat broke when it comes to iron. And I just realized I destroyed my orchid to make that nether orchid. So I'm gonna have to make another one. And there we go. While you weren't looking, I went ahead and threw all the stuff into the cauldron thingy to make the orchid. So now I just gotta make some frozen iron, smelt that frozen iron down to normal iron, then smelt that iron to iron ingots, and finally turn that iron ingots into mana steel. And the mana powder is actually super easy to make. I can just use any type of dust, or I can even use dye. So I'll just use some of this bone meal that I got to turn it into white dye, and then turn that white dye into dust. And there we go. I got the 2 base materials to make runes now. So now for the first one, I just need bone meal, sugarcane, and a fishing rod. And I actually already got all that stuff. Well, except the fishing rod, but I should just be able to make that using some leaf string and sticks. Okay, and I should have the stuff to make the rune of water now. Yup. Oh, I need a runic altar. Oh, it's actually quite easy to make. Never mind. I take that back. Okay, so let's just place some campfires down and then smelt cobblestone on them to turn them into stone. And there we go. So now let's just destroy these living logs and then replace them with stone to make living stone. There we go, and now I just need the core, and I don't feel like wasting a diamond, so I'm just gonna go get another ender pearl from the nether. Enderman, come here, come here. I need your pearls. Come on, give me a pearl, Enderman. He did not give me a pearl. I don't know why either. I asked so nicely too. Come on, get in my boat, Enderman. Perfect. Give me a pearl, please. It did not give me a pearl. Enderman, please give me a pearl. Finally. So let's throw in the mana pool. And now let's make the runic altar. And there we go. Now, do I just throw the items onto it? Oh, you do. Okay. Oh, they're even floating around it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that did not sound very good. Oh, it turns out you gotta power it, so I'll just put it right here next to the mana pool. So now let's just connect this mana spreader to it. Did I do it right? Okay, I think I did. Oh, and there we go. The rune has started crafting itself. Okay, and now it looks like I just gotta throw some living stone on it. Oh, I think I also need my wand, I'm pretty sure. Yup, there it is. Drop pop candy. What an interesting achievement name. Anyways, that's the first rune obtained. Only 4 more to go. Ooh, and this next rune is also actually pretty easy to craft. I just need a mushroom, a block of coal, and stone. Stone I already got. For the block of coal, I can just steal 9 of these pieces of coal. And now I just need to get a mushroom, which is the harder part. But I should be able to find some in the nether. Ooh, some gold. Don't mind if I do. Anyways, I better get back to searching for these mushrooms. What type of ore is this? Dimensional shard? Huh, looks cool, so I'll take it. Hey, it's some more of those dimensional shards. I still don't get what you're supposed to use these for, though. Huh? Wait, that crafting recipe is so expensive, you need a diamond to make it? Okay, yeah, let's make sure we don't lose any of those. Ooh, nice, a mushroom. Give me that. And there we go. Okay, and while I'm in the nether, I might as well get the ender pearls I need for the other room too. Oh, nice, he dropped one. I'm gonna get a couple more though, just in case I need them. Ooh, that one gave me a loot box. Let's see what we get. Oh, baked potatoes. It's a lot of them too, 12? I also got some frozen andesite, but I don't really need that. And now the last thing I gotta do in the nether is find the fortress, because for one of the runes, I kind of need nether wart. Ooh, loads of mushrooms. Don't mind if I do. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's the fortress. Bro, that skeleton just helped me. W skeleton. So now I just gotta get in, find the nether wart, and get out without dying. Okay, well I found a hallway, but I really don't just want to drop down because if a wither skeleton is right down there, I'm cooked. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna go through the other way instead. Okay, it looks like I should be good to drop down. Oh, you see what I mean? A wither skeleton was just camping that corner. Okay, and this other side is a dead end, so I don't gotta worry about my back too much. But if I want to push forward, I gotta deal with this skeleton. Come here, wither skeleton. Oh, yep, here he comes. Okay, and he shouldn't be able to hit me from here, so I should be chilling. Okay, there we go. We should be chilling. Oh, wait, what? There's another one. Oh, it's the nether wart I needed. Okay, nice. Oh, and the blaze spawned right behind me. Well, blaze rod, I'll take that too. I don't really have any space though. I guess the living rock's gotta go. Okay, let's finish getting this nether wart and then I'm out of here. And I'm safe. Nice. I just gotta make my way back home now. And I'm back safe and sound at the nether portal. Let's go. Oh, what is an enderman doing here? And problem solved. And now that I'm back home with all those materials from the nether, I should be able to make the rest of the runes pretty easily now. There we go, so now I just gotta throw a living stone on top of it and right click it with a wand, and that's the rune of earth. And now we got 2 out of the 5 runes. So now the next rune is the rune of mana, which just takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana steel ingots and 1 mana pearl, which is why I got the ender pearls while I was in the nether. There we go. We got a mana pearl, and then we just need 5 of these. And that's the rune of mana. Also, I don't know why, but I only got 1 rune as opposed to 2 when I made the other 2 runes. Anyways, the next rune up is the rune of air, and I only need string, a feather, and a carpet. And for the string and carpet, I should just be able to make some vines, turn those vines into string, and then I just gotta turn that string into wool. And then last but not least, I can turn that wool into carpet. And there we go. That's the carpet and the string that I needed. So now I need to figure out how to get a feather. Because I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I don't think chickens can survive in this environment. Okay, so I figured out how to get the feather, but as you may or may not have guessed, it's a process. So there's this thing called a cocoon of caprice that when placed down, it will turn into a passive mob within 2 minutes. But to make said cocoon, I need 1 monosteel ingot, 7 string, and 1 felt pumpkin. And to make a felt pumpkin, I need string, rotten flesh, gunpowder, bone, and a pumpkin, which are all different items that I don't have. So let's start by getting the string and the monosteel. The monosteel is pretty easy to get. I just gotta throw some iron into the mana pool. And for the string, I should just be able to turn some leaves into string. Yep, there we go. So now I just need to work on getting a couple felt pumpkins. And I have 1 gunpowder. Nice. What about any bones? Do I have any bones? No, I do not. I have loads of bone meal though. Wait, I'm pretty sure I could turn bone meal into bones, right? Oh yes, okay, I could turn bone meal into bone meal blocks and then turn that bone meal blocks into bones. Perfect. So let's make some bone blocks, then smelt them down into bones. And there we go. I got the bones. So now I just need gunpowder and rotten flesh. Actually, never mind. I already got 5 rotten flesh, so I only need gunpowder. Oh, and I just remembered I also need a pumpkin. And let's see how lucky I get. It's still daytime, so I don't know how much monsters will be out. found some creepers. Also, the snowstorm makes fighting creepers 10 times harder because the snow drags you down and it makes it harder to get away from the creeper before it goes kaboom. Also, I need to keep in mind that I'm also searching for pumpkins while I'm out here. What is that? Oh, they're prismarine crystals. Ooh, he gave me a loot box. Let's see what we get. Yo, wait, it gave me pumpkin seeds. Bro, I needed those. W zombie and W loot box. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. And he blew up. Well, I got all the different materials I needed, and it's starting to turn nighttime, so I better start heading back home. And I think for the pumpkin, I'm just gonna use one of these. So I just gotta put a pumpkin seed there, and I should be able to bone meal them, right? Oh, yup, nice, there we go. And I got the 7 pumpkins. So now I just gotta turn these pumpkins into fell pumpkins, and I'm really hoping I can make the caprice eggs with leafy string, but if not, I'm gonna have to go find a lot of spiders. Great. It does not work. Okay, well, I gotta go find some spiders then. And once again, it's daytime, so let's see how lucky I get. Okay, yeah, and it's not looking like I'll be able to find any spiders. I'm just gonna have to wait till nighttime. Ooh, some more loot. I wonder what it is. I can't really tell. A diamond? Wait, what? That's so good. A gold pickaxe too? Yeah, I don't really care for that. Okay, and while I wait for it to turn nighttime, I might as well make the rune of fire. And I just need nether wart, gunpowder, and nether brick. And luckily, I got all those things while I was in the nether. So now I just need to throw them all onto the runic altar and wait for the mana to infuse into the rune. Oh wait, I never connected it. There we go. And there we go. I now also got the rune of fire, so now I just need the rune of wind. But I kind of got to wait till nighttime for that. Also, what happened to my door? Anyways, as I was saying, I think I heard a wandering trader out here. Yeah, wait, how did he get all the way out here? Oh no, he's free. Oh, bro. I didn't mean to hit him. I was trying to help him out of the snow. Ooh, he's selling cactus. That could actually be really good since there's no deserts. The deciding factor is if I have any emeralds though. Ooh, I have exactly 3. Nice, let's go. You know, I think this is the first time the wandering trader has ever been useful. He's usually pretty useless and doesn't sell anything good. Okay, and luckily for me, it's turning nighttime as we speak, so I gotta go find some spiders to get string. Nice, that's 2 string already. There's another 2. Three spiders in one place? It must be my lucky day. It's turning daytime already? I only got 9 string. On the bright side, there's still a good amount of monsters out though, so I should be fine to keep going for a bit longer. Bro, that skeleton is becoming a problem. Wait, what? What is that? Bruh, the zombie's trying to stop me from getting all the good loot. Stay away. There we go. Rice? Blessing 10? I've never seen an enchantment that high. Bruh, how'd the zombie get all the way up here? Anyways, let's take anything that's of any value. Yo, I just got back-to-back loot boxes from those guys. Nice. I should probably start making my way back home now, though. Now that I'm back home, let's see what these loot boxes have to offer. Mixed stone ingot, melon seeds, frozen granite, charcoal, frozen diorite, and frozen andesite. All useless stuff. Let's go. Whoa, why do I have so much B-bucks? Oh, I probably got them from those loot boxes too. Oh, wait. I got loads of string too, 38? Yo, wait, never mind. Those loot boxes were not useless. So with that, I can now make a couple of cocoons. Nice. Okay, and now I should pretty much be guaranteed to get a chicken from one of these eggs. Since each of them spawns a random passive mob, and since there's 5 different passive mobs, that gives me a 20% chance of getting the chicken. So now I just gotta wait for them to hatch. Yo, they hatched already. A baby turtle. I'm pretty sure those are like the rarest one. They only have a 2% spawn chance. Also, I got 2 cows, so I should be able to breed those later on. Also, now that I think about it, I should have made these guys a separate place, like a pen or something. Actually, I just realized I can just use my old storage chest room. And now you 2 cows need to grow up big and strong so I can eat you guys later on and have a nice juicy steak. I also need you to grow up nice and fast, chicken, because I need to get that feather to finally make the last rune. Well, Mr. Chicken just grew up, and I'm really sorry to do this to you, chicken, but I need that feather. Ooh, nice, he gave me 2. Anyways, now that we got the feather, I can finally make the last rune. There it is, the rune of air. So now with all these runes, I can finally make this altar thingy. And with that, I'm one step closer to getting one of the best mana spreaders ever. So now the next thing I gotta do is get Terra Steel, which is actually kind of easy now that I got all the previous steps knocked out. So let's make the pearls and also the diamonds. Next, let's destroy a 3x3 area and then replace those blocks that I just destroyed with this altar thingy. Just like that. Then I gotta connect the mana spreader to it, and now I just gotta wait. Okay, so I just picked up all the items because nothing was happening and I didn't want them to despawn, but I searched it up and I think I did everything right, so it might just be one of those things that needs a bit of time, you know? Actually, never mind. I have to put a living rock under the blue thingy too. Oh, and it's actually working. You can see the little blue circles around it. Something's finally actually happening. Bro! Wait, no, I just got scammed. My items just disappeared and I didn't get the green Terra Steel ingot. Wait, what? Okay, so it turns out for this thing to actually get enough mana, I need something called a spark. And to make a spark, you need blaze powder. And I got a grand total of 1 blaze rod. Meaning it's time to go back to the Nether fortress. Luckily for me though, I've already paved the path to the fortress, so getting there shouldn't take too long. And okay, nice. There's already some blazes waiting for me. On second thoughts, I don't think that's actually a good thing that they're waiting for me because of this exact reason. I actually gotta be locked in when I deal with these wither skeletons. One little mess up and I'm a goner. Ooh, nice. My knowledge of death increased again. Now let's see what this chest has. Enchanted Scroll of Strength 5. Increases melee damage, can be used on ally. Wait, that's actually so good. I will be taking that. Okay, so I haven't found a single blaze yet, but I do got an idea. If I run away from the fortress until the fortress gets out of the spawning sphere around me and then run back, there'll be a small chance that there'll be some mobs on top of the fortress. And since the only 3 mobs that it could be are wither skeletons, blazes, and skeletons, that chance is actually pretty high. Yup, I was right. Look at them blazes. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, nope. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I got absorption from the golden apple, so I should be fine. Nice, the second blaze rod I needed. I'm out of here. Actually, wait, if these guys come next to me, I could low-key take them on. Come on, blazes. Get closer to me. Oh, nope, never mind. Bro, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go, I'm good. Yeah, never mind, I'm getting out of here. And finally, home sweet home. I'm not going back to that nether fortress till I have full diamond next time. But anyways, now that I got all the materials, I can make 2 of the sparks now. And now I just gotta place one of the spark on top of the mana pool and the other one on top of the blue thingy. And what the spark does is it transfers mana from one thing to another thing. So let's go ahead and try to make the Terra Steel ingot again. And as we can see, the mana is getting siphoned off from the mana pool to this blue thingy. And stuff is actually happening, so let's hope it actually works this time. Okay, so we got a small issue. The mana pool is out of mana and this thing did not get enough mana to make a Terra Steel ingot. Okay, so I was just looking at the crafting recipe for one of these Terra Steel ingots, and it turns out you need a full bar of mana to make 1 Terra Steel ingot. Let that sink in. A full bar. So that means I need to wait for my mana pool to completely fill up just to make 1 Terra Steel ingot. Bruh, the things I'm doing for that mana blaster and some diamonds is crazy. Anyways, for now, let's make another one of those mana spreaders, then put it right here next to the other mana spreader I already have. Then let's connect some of these Glacia Flora to the new mana spreader I just made. And the reason I'm doing this is because I figured out that the old mana spreader is backed up on mana. So all these Glacia Flora aren't producing mana as efficiently as they could be. And I think this last one should do it. So now I just gotta AFK this mana pool until it fills all the way up. And I have a suspicion that this might take a while. And there we go, 3 days later, the mana pool is finally full. So now let's try this again. Come on, please work. Come on, it looks like it's working. Nice! Let's go! It actually worked. Dancer in the dark. Bro, I was low-key scared that still wouldn't work. Oh, it only took up half the mana pool too. That's interesting. I thought it said it needed the full thing. Anyway, so now I just need to make some more living wood. Next, I gotta turn my Terra Steel ingot into Terra Steel nuggets, and then I'll be able to make the Elven gateway core. And there we go. That was the hardest item on the list that I needed to get. So now I just need to make 2 more mana pools, place them right in front of the portal, and now I need 2 of these Natura pylons. Bruh, you need 2 Eyes of Ender to craft them. Bruh, I'm gonna have to go back to the fortress. Okay, I'll do that a bit later. For now, let's start off by making the mana pylon. And the recipe is actually easy. Wait, what? I just need 1 diamond, 2 gold, and 2 mana steel ingots. Okay, that's so doable. The only thing I need is the diamonds, which I already have 1 of that I could just smelt. Actually, wait, I don't know if this is the proper way to do it, but I remember in the quest book, it said I had to use like an induction smelter or something like that. Oh yeah, right here, the induction smelter. And that's this one right here. I guess not. I guess in the normal blast furnace it's going. And it turns out I actually need 2 diamonds and I only had 1. So let's take some of this mana from this mana pool, throw it into this other mana pool in the nether, and then make some more diamonds. And out of half a full mana pool, I only got 3 diamonds, which is a bit less than I would have wanted, but at least it's enough for what I need. Anyways, I got all the materials I needed now to make the mana pylons. So now the last thing I need to do is make these Natura pylons, which is where I need the Eyes of Ender. So let's go back to the nether fortress, and there's already a blaze waiting for me. Perfect. Oh. Where'd that wither skeleton noise come from? I gotta watch out. Okay, nice. There we go. Let's hope he dropped the blaze rod. Now I just gotta watch out for these wither skeletons. Look at them. They're just waiting for me. There's the first one. Also, what did he drop? It's like a yellow potion thing. Essence of the Undeath? Interesting, I've never gotten that before. Anyways, this time I actually came prepared with my bow and arrows, so I can just shoot these guys down. Okay, so bad news, I'm out of arrows, but the good news is the blaze that I managed to kill dropped the blaze rod, so I don't need any more arrows. And the plan here is to just run away far enough from the fortress to let all the blazes despawn, and then when they're all gone, I can go back, swoop up the blaze rod, and then run for my life. And it looks like my plan worked perfectly, they're all gone. Yoink, I will be taking this, and I'll also take these bones. And that actually went a lot more according to plan than I thought it was going to. Anyways, though, I can finally make this pylon. So let's start off by making some Eyes of Ender. There we go, 2 of them. Put them in the bottom, the pylons in the middle, and then the nuggets. And there we have it, 2 Natura pylons. So now I just gotta put these pylons on top of the mana pool, and we're actually so close to lighting up this portal now. The only thing I gotta do now is fill these mana pools up with mana. So let's take my mana tablet, chuck it in there. And I don't really know how much mana these need, so I'm just gonna get both of these 25% of the way filled, which might actually end up taking another half an hour. Let's go! Just kidding. While I wait for this mana to recharge, I can finish up this quest line. So as you can see, we already got the diamonds. So now I just gotta smelt down the frozen nether quartz and the frozen nether gold, which is a piece of cake since I already got those other 2 materials earlier when I was trying to get diamonds. And there we go. That's a whole nother one of the chapters completed, meaning we're 1 step closer to the weather changer. Now we only got 3 chapters left. And this next chapter starts with frozen inert crystal ore, which is just frozen stone placed next to an orchid. So let's start by smelting down a good amount of cobblestone into stone. And there we go. Let's just combine this stone with ice shards now. And 4 should be enough to get that 1 ore I need. What is this? Frozen sulfur ore. Interesting. And I guess those 4 pieces of frozen ore wasn't enough to get what I needed. So let's make some more. And out of 30 pieces of frozen stone, I got 1 inert crystal, which means the drop rate is 1 in 30. Yeah, I really don't like those odds. Anyways, let's just smelt it down to complete the next quest. And there we have it, the inert crystal. Now, what do I do with this? Oh, an Elementopedia? Okay. Let's see what this book is all about. Elemental Craft is a magic mod based around the 4 elements, fire, water, earth, and air. You can also find more information on the wiki. Okay, so we got the basics, inert crystals. Okay, so I can find this underground too. I don't gotta make it. Shards. Raw element shards are elements that crystallize in contact with creatures. You can also get them by throwing and breaking elemental crystals by hand or with a dispenser. They can be transformed into usable element with an evaporator. Oh wait, these are all the crystals I got from killing all those mobs earlier. Okay, so I guess they weren't useless. Oh, okay, yeah, look, there's 2 different types of crystals for each of the 4 main elements. There's a big one and then there's a small one. Contained crystals are the main components of instruments. By coating an inner crystal with gold, you're able to prevent it from being altered by elements without losing its ability to interact with them. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the thing I gotta craft next. And there's also sources. Sources are naturally occurring spots where the elements converge. Wait, they're talking about those little balls of floating light that I've seen scattered around. Instruments are the main crafting tools in elemental craft. They consume elements and are required to be on top of a container. Okay, how do I make this container? Drenched iron ingot, 2 elemental pipes, burnt glass, and white rock. Okay, this seems kind of complicated, I can't even lie. And that was actually quite a bit of useful information. So anyways, the next quest I gotta do is craft a contained crystal, which is actually easy enough. Okay, and now this branches off to a water crystal. And I think I might already have one of those, right? Okay, yeah, I have 9 of them already. What? I remember getting them, but I don't remember where I got them from. I am not complaining. How do you even make these things, though? Yo, that crafting recipe is low-key taxing, too. Well, good thing I already have 9 of them. Anyways, let's make this elemental pipe stuff. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more of those contained crystals. Well, I guess there's no better time than the present to grind them out, right? Okay, yeah, so let's start off by smelting a couple stacks of cobblestone down. And there we go. So now I just need to make a new chisel and go get some more ice. also, now that these cows are all grown up, it's about time to start breeding them, since I would like to make an enchanting table, and to do that, I need leather to make books. Anyways, and now that I'm back inside, I can make some sharpened ice, and then use that sharpened ice to make frozen stone. And all that only made me 69 stone. Nice. Anyways, let's see how much inert crystals I get from this. Well, I got more than the first time around, but I still only got 6, so they're like a 1 in 11 chance of getting them, roughly. Either way, though, a lot better than the first time. The first time I only got 1 out of 30, which was crazy. Anyways, let's smelt these up, then combine them with gold nuggets to make contained crystals. And then let's use 2 of those contained crystals to make the element extractor. And while I'm at it, let's also make the impaired element pipe. Okay, so now I gotta make this small element container, and it turns out it's just 1 glass and 4 of those impaired element pipes that I just made. Also, I finally have enough mana, meaning it's time to open the Elven portal. So let's fill both of these mana pools up to the 25% mark. And that was actually the last thing I had to do. The Elven portal is complete. So now I just gotta right click this middle part with my wand. Here goes nothing. Oh? Yo! It actually worked! World calling. And it didn't even use too much mana either. Okay. Okay, and remember how I said this would kind of open up a dimensional portal earlier? Well, that's because you can't really go through it or anything. What you do is you throw items in there and you'll get other items back. So if you remember, I originally wanted to do all this to make a better mana spreader so I could get mana a lot quicker, right? Well, using this, I can now make the Elven mana spreader. And as you may or may not have noticed, we still haven't gotten any of these materials. And that's because to get these materials, you need to use the Elven portal thingy. So for this Dreamwood log, you need to throw normal living wood into the portal and then it'll come out as Dreamwood. So with that being said, let's get some living wood. And then if I throw this living wood in there, it'll come back out as Dreamwood. So now I just need a petal and an elementium ingot, which again, you make with this portal. And there we have it, 1 elementium ingot. And now that I got all these new resources, I can finally make the Elven mana spreader. And this is gonna boost production up by a ton. Ooh, it's purple too. That looks so cool. And I don't know if you could tell or not, but look at that. This Elven mana spreader isn't even getting a quarter of the way full before it shoots the mana into here. While even though the other mana spreaders with this much Glacia Floras were running well behind. So that means this thing's like 8 times faster than the normal mana spreader. Also, it turns out not all of these Glacia Flora automatically connected to it. So I gotta go around and connect them to it. Okay, so I just finished connecting all these Glacia Floras to the mana spreader, and I take my previous statement back. This thing is about 2 times faster than the other ones, since as you can see, it's just barely keeping up with all the Glacia Floras. But it is keeping up, so that's all that matters. Also, I just realized this section of Glacia Flora isn't producing any mana since I kind of never destroyed any of this dirt covering them up. Oopsie. Anyways, and now that I finally got all this set up, I think it's about time I make my mana blaster. Ah, and I forgot how easy the recipe actually was. Rune of Mana? Oh yeah, that's easy too. I just need some Mana Steel and 1 Mana Pearl. And I should already have all that. Yep, I already got a Mana Pearl. And then I also need Iron to make Mana Steel. There we go. Now how do you make a Pulse Mana thing? Oh, you just gotta combine one of these with Redstone. Okay, yeah, I thought it was something like that. And the last thing I gotta do is make the Rune of Mana. So I just gotta wait for this thing to get enough mana inserted into it. And there we have it, the Rune of Mana. So now the last thing I need for the Mana Blaster is a piece of TNT. So it's time to go find some creepers. Found one, and I need to make sure he doesn't blow up since I need his gunpowder. Oh no. Ooh. Well, I guess there goes that creeper. Oh, there's another one right here though. Bruh. Oh. A zombie villager. I can trap this guy, then cure him, and finally turn him into a flesher so I can buy arrows from him and sell him sticks for emeralds, which would pretty much give me infinite arrows. The downside to that, though, is that I gotta lure him all the way back to my house. Come on, zombie villager, keep following me. I taste very yummy. Bro, can this guy not go any faster? Okay, so I ran a bit ahead of the zombie so I could dig this little moat to trap him in because I really didn't have a place to put him before this. And I'm also gonna make a little wall here so when he gets in here I can just hit him against the wall and then he'll drop into the hole. Come here, zombie villager. It's time to see if all this preparation will work or not. Come on, just a little bit forward. And he stopped. Oh, nope, nope, don't get outside. Okay, let's close that door and let's place a piece of stone behind him. Okay, oh, he just fell in. And out of the own kindness of his heart too. Perfect. And let's toss him this gear to hopefully prevent him from despawning. And besides that, I really can't do anything else, sadly. Also, while it's still nighttime, I would like to go monster hunting for a bit to see if I could get any more string to make more cocoon of caprices. And nighttime is officially over, so I'm just gonna kill these last few spiders and then go home. Oh no, a piece of my armor just broke. Wait, no, it was my boots! And I'm freezing now! Oh no, wait, spiders, stay away. Okay, well the spiders are dealt with, but I need to get home ASAP before I freeze. This isn't looking too good. Okay, so the fastest way home is through this field of snow, but if there's any powdered snow I could sink, so I don't know if I want to go through it or not. I guess I really don't have a choice, I just gotta go for it. Come on. Almost there, come on, I can see my house. Woo, and we made it. That could have been so bad. Anyways, for now, let's make a new pair of leather boots. And it's time to go back outside because I still need 2 more gunpowder to make that TNT so I can make that Mana Blaster. Creepers, where are you? Found the first one. Nice, only need 1 more gunpowder now. Nice, he dropped the last piece of gunpowder I needed. So now I just gotta make a piece of TNT and I can finally make the long-awaited Mana Blaster. Let's go. Huh? Wait, why isn't it working? Did I get scammed? Okay, who would have guessed? I did not get scammed. I first got to make one of these mana rings to store mana inside of it so then I could shoot out of the Mana Blaster. And this simple one only requires 4 mana steel and the mana tablet. So let's make it real quick and then infuse it with some mana from my mana pool. And now it's finally time to test this bad boy out. Yo, it even had some kickback to it. This thing is sick. And it only used like 120 mana, meaning I got like about 2,000 shots with this thing. I need to go find a mob or something to test this out on. Mobs, where are you? Ooh, a stray. Say hello to my little friend. Did that hit him? Okay, I don't think it hit him. He's still at full health. Okay, there we go. I know for a fact that last one hit him. Let's go check his health. Bro, this thing doesn't even do damage. I actually got scammed. It does no damage. What the ripoff? Well, that's really unfortunate, but I still got an eternal winter I gotta get rid of, so let's get back to work on that. And while it's still nighttime, I'm gonna go find some more spiders to get string so I can make more of those cocoons because I still want to make an arrow farm. Dang, the night's over already. I better start heading back home. And we're back home. Okay, and the next 2 quests require me to craft 2 different types of contraptions. An element evaporator and an element infuser. The evaporator is just some iron, glass, and a contained crystal. There we go. And the element infuser is just a contained crystal, iron, and some iron nuggets. Just like that. Now the next thing we gotta do is make an amethyst shard. And if I'm looking at this correctly, I gotta put one of these element infusers on top of an element container, and then I gotta chuck a raw water shard into it. So let's just get my container from my storage, put it down in this corner, put down the element infuser on top, and now I should just have to put a water shard on top of it. Let me place it down, but nothing's happening. Okay, so it turns out you first have to place an element evaporator on top and then put a crystal in that evaporator to make some energy. And in this case, it's water energy. Okay, and as you can see, the crystal fully evaporated, but it didn't fill the container up. So now I need more of these water shards. And the only way to get them is you gotta throw a water crystal until it breaks, which if you ask me is quite a unique mechanic. So now let's see how much throws it takes to break it. Okay, well, that wasn't working, but I think if I make a dispenser, it should make making them a lot easier. And I'll just place it right here. So then I just gotta put the lever on top of it, and then if I put the crystals in there, I should just be able to spam them. Oh yeah, nice. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work or not, but it did. So that's a relief. 41 raw water shards. Okay, so now I should just have to swap this element evaporator with the element infuser and then put a raw water shard on it, and it should turn into an amethyst shard. Yup, and there we go. So now the next thing I gotta do is make a drenched iron ingot, because this drenched iron ingot will let me make all the different types of crystals. And all a drenched iron ingot is an iron ingot put on this element infuser, and I don't know if I'll have enough. Hopefully it does. Okay, yeah, it does not have enough. Okay, so I got a better idea. If I instead put the element evaporator on top, then make some more impaired element pipes. Next, I'm gonna use those pipes to make another one of those containers. And I actually also need to make some more impaired element pipes. So now if I put this container right here and then connect it with the pipes like that, all this juice or whatever it's called should be extracted over to this one. I gotta connect it first though. There we go. Okay, and yeah, now any element that's evaporated to this storage will move over to this one. So now I can put the element infuser on top of this one, and then whenever I need to infuse something, I don't have to be replacing this with this. So now let's infuse some more of these water shards into here, and then on this right side, let's put the iron ingot so I can make the drenched iron. And there we have it, a drenched iron ingot. So now I can use a drenched iron ingot I just got to make the 3 different types of crystals. And I'm pretty sure the air one is the easiest. So let's start with that. Yeah, I need 4 glass, 1 glass bottle, and then 4 of these drenched iron ingots. Okay, yeah, let's evaporate a lot more of these water crystals, because I'm gonna need a lot more of like this water essence stuff. And there we go, that's 4. So now let's take some of this glass that I've been smelting up, turn 3 pieces of it into glass, and then I can make the air shard. Oh, air crystal, my bad. And there we go. The next thing I gotta do is make the earth crystal, which is also pretty easy. It's just 4 dirt, 4 of these drenched iron ingots, and 1 grass block. And I can just make this grass block using a piece of dirt and a piece of grass, which I should already have both of. Dirt, yup, I have so much dirt. Grass, do I have any? Yes, I do. Nice. So let's grab that, make a piece of grass, and now I just need some more drenched iron ingots. And that's that. There we go. So now the last crystal I gotta make is the fire crystal, and the reason I avoided making this one is because it's the hardest one to make. You need 1 lava and 4 blaze powder to make 2 of them. But luckily, I'm pretty sure there's actually ways of crafting blaze powder instead of just farming blazes for them. Okay, yeah, perfect, there is. So pretty much I can smelt down magma blocks into magma cream, and then I could separate that magma cream into a slime ball and a blaze powder. But to do that, I need to make a centrifugal separator, and I also need to make a multi-servo press. So let's start with the press. I need 2 Constanon gears. Wait, I haven't even made that before. Anyways, I also need 2 bronze ingots, a redstone flux coil, a machine frame, and a block of iron. Okay, well, let's start with what I know how to make. The block of iron, the machine frame, and the redstone flux coil. I already have the flux coil, but I don't think I have a machine frame, do I? Oh, I do. Okay, I didn't expect that. There's the block of iron, and now I need to start making those alloys. A bronze ingot. Oh, okay, 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust. Okay, I should have all of that actually. Yup, I already had copper. I just gotta pulverize it. And while I wait for that to fully pulverize, I'm gonna continue growing my cow farm. Also, for the tin, I think I should already have some. Yeah, okay, I just gotta smelt it up. And then let's pulverize that bad boy up. And there we go, we got some bronze blend. So now the next and last thing I need is this constant gear, or however you pronounce it, which is another alloy, and I have no idea how to make it. Oh, it's just 1 copper dust and 1 nickel dust. Okay, that's free. Nickel, I should already have nickel dust. Yup, let's take that and then let's combine it with some copper dust to make that constant alloy, or however you pronounce it. I still really haven't figured that part out. Anyways, now let's just smelt it up. And there we go, that should be all I need. Yup. There we have it, the multi-servo press. And I'm just gonna replace the induction smelter with it, since it's not like I use it either way. Okay, now the next thing I need to make infinite blaze rods is a central fugal separator, which is actually a lot easier than the previous one. And the only thing I'm missing for this one is a compass, which I can just make. And then I also need the gears. I'm gonna need 2 more of these ingots to actually make them. Okay, and while I wait for that to smelt, I might as well make the machine frame I need. And if I remember correctly, it should just be 2 blue dye, 2 gold nuggets, and then just iron surrounding it. Yep, there we go, machine frame. And I could just toss those in there and get the advanced machine frames. And that was actually all I needed to make the separator. And there we go. In theory, now using this separator, I should be able to farm an unlimited amount of blaze powder. So let's just replace this blast chiller with it. And now let's try a magma block out. Wait, what? Oh wait, I gotta put in this press first, right? Okay, yeah, but it's not working. Oh, I need an unpacking die. How do you make that? A piece of wood, 2 of those constant plates, and 2 invar plates. I guess I'll grind out some of these unpacking dies before I get the blaze powder. Also, while I'm at it, I might as well get enough materials to make a couple of them, so I don't have to come back in the future and make more. Okay, well, let's pulverize this iron, but I don't really have any nickel. How do you make nickel again? Oh, it's granite, okay. Also, it turns out there's a way better way of farming these ores than just doing them manually. So if I make a dispenser and then combine that dispenser with 6 stone and 2 pickaxes, I'll get a block breaker. And this block breaker will pretty much automatically break any block. So now I gotta put the pickaxe in the first slot. And if I put the frozen granite in, which one did I put it in? Okay, never mind. I gotta put the frozen granite in the first one and then the pickaxe in the 3rd slot. And now if I place frozen granite down on this, it should let the granite transform first and then destroy it. That did not work. Wait, what? Now it's working? Oh, there we go. Nice. It works now. Perfect. So now instead of manually placing them all down, I can just sit here, hold left click, and this thing will do all the work for me. So let's sit here getting loads of that invar ore I needed. And yeah, this is a lot faster than doing it manually. I should have made that ages ago. Anyways, now that I got that done, I could combine my iron dust with my nickel to get invar blend. And then I could smelt that invar blend to get invar ingots. And then I can put those invar ingots into the multi-server press to get the invar plates that I need to make the unpacking die. So now the only other thing I need to make the unpacking die is these constant plates, or however you pronounce it. I still haven't figured that out. And for these, I only need copper dust and nickel dust, which I already have both of. And there we go, 32 blend. That means I'll get 32 of those ingots. And while I wait for this whole process of the plate making to continue, I might as well make some drenched iron ingots. And there you go. Now that I have a bunch of these plates, I can make a bunch of these unpacking dies. Oh, they do not stack. Anyways, I can then put those unpacking dice into the multi-servo press, and then if I put magma blocks, it should unpack it into magma cream. Nice. Also, I thought these unpacking dice were single use. If I would have known you could reuse them, I wouldn't have made so much. Anyways, I got a good amount of magma cream now. And if I put the magma cream into the central fugal separator, it should slowly but surely turn the magma cream into a slime ball and the blaze powder. And yup, it did. So each magma cream will give me 1 blaze powder, and they'll also give me 1 slime ball. Also, who would have guessed, but earlier when I said I would have needed these later, I didn't think I'd actually need them, but I did end up needing them. Bruh, I just completed the quest for the raw air shard and the raw earth shard. I didn't even mean to do that either. I just knew I had a bunch of extra shards in my inventory from all that mob killing earlier. So I just picked them out and put them in my inventory so I would have them for later. And before I knew it, both those quests were done. But anyways, now that I have enough blaze powder, let's go to the Nether to get some lava. And then I can use that lava along with some drenched ingots and blaze powder to make fire crystals. And there we go, I'm about halfway done with the elemental craft quest. So now the next thing I gotta do is make burnt glass so I can then make element containers. And burnt glass, how do you do that? Okay, so I just put a piece of glass on top of an element container and then it will turn it into burnt glass. Okay, so let's evaporate some of these fire crystals into the fire element. Then if I put glass right here, it should turn into burnt glass, right? Nice, there we go. And that's the burnt glass quest completed. So now I gotta use that burnt glass to make an element container. And to make an element container, I need 2 of these drenched iron ingots, which I have. I should already have a contained crystal. I already have the glass. So the only things I need is this element pipe and a white rock. The element pipe is just these impaired element pipes with drenched iron ingots. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna need some more of these contained crystals since I don't think I have any more. Yeah, okay, as I thought, I'm fully out of contained crystals. However, earlier I switched out the andesite for frozen stone, so I won't have to make it manually anymore. And then when paired with this block breaker, getting all the inert crystals I'll need will be a piece of cake. And there we go, we now got 37 frozen inert crystal ore, and I would have really liked to get more for the amount of mana and frozen stone that I used, but I guess it'll be enough to hold me out for a little while at least. Anyways, now I just gotta smelt that frozen inert crystal ore into inert crystals, and then I can combine those inert crystals with gold nuggets to get contained crystals. Okay, and now that I got enough contained crystals to last me for a while, I can get back to making the elemental container. So I just need to make some elemental pipes and some white rocks. White rocks I can make by infusing the earth element into stone. And then for the elemental pipes, I just gotta make some impaired pipes just like that, and then combine those impaired pipes with drenched iron ingots just like that. And now I should have everything I need to make the bigger container. Yup, there we go, elemental container. So now I gotta make the element binder, which is just 2 white rock and a couple other materials. Yeah, that's actually easy. I just gotta mix some more of that white stone and then I'll be chilling. So let's put some more of these elemental earth shards in there, and then let's put some stone over here so it can get infused with the element. And now that I got the white rock, I can make the element binder. So now I'll just place this element container right there, place the element binder on top just like that, and then I'll put a pipe leading into it. There we go. Also, I didn't do this earlier, but I need to make some air silk, so I need to put some air shards into this. Oh, it's full. I don't really want to get rid of that. Okay, I'll just make some more white rock then to get rid of all this energy that I have saved in there. Okay, there we go. That's all I had. So now let's put some air shards into there. And I wonder if I can use leafy string instead of normal string. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it was working. I'll just have to use one of my normal pieces of string. And there we have it, air silk. Okay, so now the next thing I gotta do is make swift alloy ingots. And how do you make those? Okay, and I need a medium amount of the air element, so let's make sure that's not getting transferred into the smaller one. And now all the air from this smaller container is getting transferred over to this bigger one. So now while this charges up, I can get the other materials I need to make the alloy. And actually, I think I already have all the materials I need. I know I have gold, drenched iron ingot, copper, and redstone. I just don't know if I have this air crystal, which I might actually have one since I know I made one, but I'm not sure if I destroyed it. Okay, I did not destroy it. That's perfect. Okay, so it turns out I was missing a material and it was copper, but I already had some frozen ones, so I just smelted it down. Also, it looks like I'm starting to run out of coal, so I'm gonna have to make some more. And I should have a good amount of mana saved up, so I'm expecting to get a whole lot of coal. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I got a whole lot of coal. Okay, yeah, so I just finished making all the coal and 13 shards made this much power. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more air crystals. And I definitely don't have enough drenched ingots, so let's get my iron and then let's get some water shards too. I don't have any. Well, to help speed up the process of making those water shards, let's make a little infinite water source right here. And now I just gotta actually make the water shards, which shouldn't be too bad since I've already gone through the trouble of farming a bunch of contained crystals. And there we go, 56 should be enough water crystals. Okay, and even though we got all the water crystals now, we still have another problem. I've kind of fully exhausted my iron supply, so I'm gonna have to make some more. And there we go, I got my iron problem fixed. So now let's switch this pipe out to make it leading this way. And then let's start filling this extractor with water shards so it could turn into water energy so I could make more drenched iron ingots. Also, I gotta destroy all these water crystals I made. Ooh, and I got 2 big ones too. Nice. Okay, well, I won't be running out of water crystals for a while now. Anyway, so now I just gotta use some of the drenched iron ingots I just got to make more air crystals. And I have a feeling that 5 isn't gonna be enough to fill this huge container up, so I'm gonna have to get some more drenched iron ingots. Bro, this thing is so slow. I wish it went faster. Also, while I wait for all these iron ingots to turn into drenched ingots, I'm gonna make some more living stone so I can make another one of those mana tablets and take some of this mana that I currently have stored up to the mana pool in the Nether so I can make some more diamonds. Because I'm still working towards the goal of getting full diamond gear to make me a lot more overpowered. So let's get the one and only pearl I have in my inventory, turn it into a mana pearl, and now I just gotta wait for this stone to turn into living stone. There we go. And then I should be able to make another mana tablet, just like that, right? Oh wait, no, that's a runic altar. Okay, there we go. That's a mana tablet. So now I just gotta suck all the mana from this mana pool and transfer it to my mana tablet. And there we go, the mana tablet is full now. Also, I just realized that I can also fill up this band of mana that I made earlier for my mana blaster the same way as I can fill up my mana tablet. Also, now that I think of it, it would probably be worthwhile making another big one of these containers so I can store a bunch of water energy for when I need to make drenched iron ingots, since I'm seeing a reoccurring theme that I need drenched iron ingots for pretty much everything. And I'm pretty sure I should already have all the materials to make it. Oh, never mind, I need to make some more of these pipes. There we go. Actually, it turns out I'm also missing some burnt glass, so let's make a piece of that. And there we go. I feel like that took a lot longer to make than the first time I made it. Anyways, now that I got all the materials, let's make the second big element container, and I'm pretty sure I should just be able to replace this container right here with a bigger one. And I should still be able to place this element infuser on top. Yup, okay, there we go. Perfect. So now I should be able to extract a pretty big amount of this water element before this other container fills up. Also, I got a good amount of these drenched iron ingots, so I should be able to make a couple more of those air shards now. And there you go, I got 14 air crystals now. I'm probably still gonna need some more too, since I need about half of this thing full. Also, I don't know how I just realized this, but I should be able to make another evaporator and container leading into the main one to make producing the water element a lot faster. Oh, and yeah, I forgot how easy the recipe was too. Just need some glass, iron, and one of those stars. Wait, huh? Oh, there we go. Also, I ended up making 2 of these, so 3 will be feeding into the same machine instead of just 2. So now let's just fill these up with crystals, and I can't forget to connect them up to the main container. And yeah, there we go. All the juice is getting siphoned off to the middle now. And now, while I wait for this to fill up, I think I'm gonna make an extra room for all this elemental craft stuff, because I don't know if you've noticed, but it's getting kind of crowded in here. And I got the perfect place to put it, right behind this Elven portal. So let's start by digging out an area behind it, and this will be a lot easier now since I got a hammer. And there we go. This place should be more than big enough. So now I just gotta make some more stone bricks and then place them all down. That's the floor done, so now I just gotta do the walls and the ceiling. And I'm out of stone bricks. And now that I'm done smelting down all that cobblestone, I just gotta go to my crafting table and turn the stone into stone bricks. And there we go, those are the walls covered up with stone. Now I just need the roof, and I never destroyed it earlier, so let's make a new hammer and then destroy the roof. And there we go. The space problem is fixed. So now, ooh, we got quite a bit more than I thought I was gonna get. Okay, and there we go. Now that this whole contraption is out of power, I can move it to the new room that I just made, and then I'll connect all these outer storage systems to the middle one. Just like that. And I'm also going to make some more of these element evaporators so I could put one on top of each of the different storage systems. And now I need to make some more air crystals to power them all. And luckily for me, I should be able to make a pretty good amount due to my enormous supply of drenched iron ingots now. 36? I would have liked to make more, but I guess that's a start. Oh wait, I forgot when you break them, they turn into more. Okay, and yeah, look, I got 3 stacks of the small ones and then 2 of the powerful ones. However, I would like to put at least a stack in each of the evaporators, so I'm gonna go get some more sand to make more glass. Also, I wonder, is the zombie villager still here? Oh, he is. Nice. Okay, anyways, now I just gotta smelt this sand up. And while I'm waiting for that to smelt, I might as well start extracting these elements. There we go, and now I just gotta make all the elements go into the center one. So now they should all be stockpiling into this one. Also, I'm gonna make one more element evaporator and then put it on top of the middle one, right there. And now I'm gonna put one of these powerful air shards into it to see how fast it fills it up. So now it's time to go back to waiting for the sand to finish smelting. And there we go. So now let's just make some more of these air crystals. And then let's break them all up into shards. And this should finally be enough air shards to fill this thing up halfway to finally make that one alloy that I've been needing to make. So now I just gotta wait. But I'm not gonna be waiting here. I'm gonna go make some more diamonds. So my mana pool is pretty much full. So let's not waste any mana and go make some diamonds. And I'm also gonna be taking my block breaker with me to make stuff go a bit faster. So now I just gotta transfer the mana from the ring in the tablet to the mana pool. Then I gotta set up my block breaker. And there we go. I got pretty much a full mana pool. Let's see how much diamonds I can get now. Bruh. This thing eats through mana. I got 5 diamonds and 5 ancient debris, and that's it. This thing actually drains mana so quick. Luckily, I pretty much still have a full mana pool I can use. There we go. The tablet and the ring are pretty much filled to the brim now. So back to the Nether we go. Get it since I'm walking backwards? Anyways, let's just spend some time destroying all these blocks. And now I got 10 total diamonds. Let's go. Anyways, let's go back to the overworld to feed my cows. And I now finally have enough energy to make that alloy. So let's replace this top part with this element binder. And then I need to throw a gold nugget, a drenched iron ingot, a copper ingot, a redstone dust, and air crystal on top of it. So let's spend some time getting all those different materials from around the house. And I forgot I broke all my air crystals, so I guess I don't have all the materials in my house. I'm gonna have to go get some sand to make more glass to make more air crystals. And there we go, I will not be running out of glass anytime soon now. And there we go, I got the air crystal I needed, so now I should just have to throw all these on top of here. Oh, it's working? And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a swift alloy ingot. So now the next thing I gotta do is make a sprinkling shard. Oh, and I need another half tank of element water. However, I'm actually gonna wait to start that because 2 quests from now, I'm gonna need to make a gem crystallizer. And to make this gem crystallizer, I need 4 of these swift alloy ingots. So while I still have this air set up here, I might as well get the other 4 swift alloy ingots that I'll need later on. So let's make some more of these air crystals, then break them up. 23. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more than 23. But I'm kind of out of drenched ingots again. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to make another one of these setups, but for the water element instead of the air element that's in there. So let's make some more impaired element pipes, then turn those impaired element pipes into small containers. Then I need to make 3 more element evaporators. Oh, wait, I was not supposed to make that many. Bro, that used up all my contained crystals. No, that's a problem. Oh well, I'm over it. I'll just make some more. And now I just need all these inert crystals to smelt down. So while I wait, let me go feed my beautiful supply of leather. I mean my cows. Let's go feed my cows. Anyways, let's turn all these inert crystals into contained inert crystals. And it turns out I do not have enough gold to contain them all. Oh wait, I can smelt this frozen nether gold ore down. Perfect. Okay, so while I wait for all that gold to smelt down, I can start making some more water crystals. And there we have it, 2 full stacks of water crystals. So now, once again, it's time to break them all up into water shards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half stacks. Wait, no, 9 and a half stacks of raw water shards. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be making a lot of drenched iron ingots with these. So now I gotta go make the new setup with 4 smaller containers around 1 bigger one. And then I need to put element evaporators on top of the smaller ones. And I forgot to make the connecting pipes earlier, so let's do that real quick. And finally, I just gotta fill up all these element evaporators with a stack of raw water shards, and there we go. So now that I got all this set up, I need some more gold so I can make some more swift alloy ingots. So that means it's time to go rummaging through some snow. Actually, before I continue doing that, I'm gonna go get some more snow because 2 stacks of snowballs really isn't gonna take me that far. There we go, this is a bit better. I would have liked more, but I don't really have any space to hold more in my inventory. And now the last thing I gotta do to make that swift alloy is make some more drenched iron ingots so I can then use these drenched iron ingots to make some air crystals. Then let's break most of those air crystals but leave a few of them so I can use them to make the alloy. And now let's just hope we have enough juice to make 4 of those swift alloy ingots. And there we go, we got all the swift alloy ingots, and surprisingly I had way more than enough juice for it. I even had a bunch left over. And now I can finally go ahead and make the sprinkling shard. So to make actually an amethyst shard, a nether quartz, and a water crystal. Ooh, I kind of broke all my water crystals. Let's make another one real quick. There we go. So now I just need quartz, and do I have any? Okay, yes, I have 1 piece. And now I should just be able to replace this with this other attachment that's over here. And now I just got to put these 3 items on top of it. And let's hope we have enough energy to make it. Nice. And there we have a sprinkling shard. So now I can use that sprinkling shard to make the next thing, which is a strong contained crystal, which requires 4 of these sprinkling shards, 4 of these swift alloy nuggets, and 1 contained crystal. Okay, I'm gonna have to make 3 more of these sprinkling shards then. And I don't have any more quartz or amethyst. Okay, how do you make amethyst again? Oh, okay, I see. I gotta infuse a raw water shard with water. That's easy enough. Let's replace this top with the element infuser and then put a water shard on top of it. There's 1, 2, and there's the 3rd amethyst I need. Okay, so now I just need some more quartz, which I do not have. I do have this frozen one though that can smelt down. Okay, and there we go. Okay, and I got 2. I need 1 more. And there we go, that was the only other thing I needed. So now I just gotta combine them all on the element binder to make the blue amethyst crystal. And last but not least, I need to turn a swift alloy ingot into nuggets, and that should be all I need to make the strongly contained crystal. Yup, it is. There we have it, a strongly contained crystal. And now using the strongly contained crystal, I gotta make a gem crystallizer, which is why I got 4 of these swift alloy ingots earlier. So now the only thing I actually have to do is get 3 of these white rocks, which is actually really simple. I just gotta infuse some earth element into this container and then replace the top with the element infuser. Okay, and there we go. I got all the living rock I needed, so now I can make the gem crystallizer. And now the next thing I gotta do is make this pure infuser, which requires another one of those strongly contained crystals, 5 white rock, 2 swift alloy ingots, and finally an element infuser. So let's start off by getting the easiest item, the white rock. And there we go. Waiting for all those elements to evaporate took a bit longer than expected, but I now got all the white rock I needed. So now the next thing I'm gonna get is these swift alloy ingots, which won't take too long since I just gotta gather up all the materials from around my base. Oh, and I also need to place the element container back down, then I also need to put the element binder on top of that container. Then I can use the element binder to make the swift alloy ingots that I need. Nice, there we go. That's the 2 swift alloy ingots I need. So now I just need the strongly contained crystal, which I of course already have all the materials for it, so I just gotta go ahead and craft it. And I'm also gonna go ahead and craft the pure infuser while I'm at it. And that's another quest completed. And now for this next quest, it's looking like I'm gonna need quite a bit of energy from each of the different elements. So I think it's about time I set up a station for the fire element and the earth element. So let's make some more impaired element pipes and then turn those impaired element pipes into small element containers. Then let's also make some element evaporators. And finally, let's make some more of those impaired pipes so I can connect them up to the main module. And I'm also actually gonna need 2 more of these bigger element containers. So let's make 4 more drenched iron bars. Then let's make some better pipes. And now I just need the burnt glass and the white stone. So let's fill one of these containers up with raw earth shard and the other one with fire shards. Oh wait, I just realized I need the element evaporator, not the element infuser. Whoopsie. Bro, sometimes these are so hard to place. Okay, there we go. And while I'm waiting for these 2 elements to extract, I'm gonna be moving these other pieces of tech to the corner to make room for the other 2 elements that I'll be adding here later on. And these 2 elements are done extracting, so let's replace the top with the element infusers, and then I can make the white stone and the burnt glass. And there we go, I got the 6 white rock I needed. Also, while I was waiting, I went ahead and set up the rest of the room for the other elements. So now I just gotta make the bigger element containers and then plop them in the middle of these arrays. There we go. Oh, and I also need to connect them. I'm gonna need more pipes though. Let me go do that real quick. And there we go, I now have a storage container for each of the 4 different elements. And this room is like the perfect size, which is crazy because I didn't even measure it out when I was building it. Okay, so now I just need to farm some earth element and some fire element. And since the earth one is easier to make, I'll just start with that one. And to actually farm the earth element, I gotta go all the way back to the first quest line because I need to get these pasture seeds that turns dirt into grass, which is just 2 green petals. So let's take that. Let's also take a seed to confirm the recipe. And now I just need to throw all the materials into this cauldron thingy, which I can't remember the name of. Also, it turns out I need a piece of dirt to confirm the recipe, not seeds. Okay, now I can place this seed on the patch of dirt so I could turn that dirt into grass, and then I can bone meal that grass to get tall grass, and then finally I can shear that tall grass to get the grass I need to make grass. Man, how much times did I just say grass? Anyways, let's just continue doing this process until I get a good amount of grass. Then let's combine that grass with some dirt to get grass blocks, and now I just need some more drenched iron ingots. But I'm kind of pretty much out of iron again, so... And now I just gotta smelt down all that frozen iron I just got into iron ingots. Also, is it just me or is that block breaker incredibly loud? Anyways, while I'm waiting for all that iron to smelt, I might as well make some more drenched iron ingots. And there we go, I got a good amount of drenched ingots so I can make some earth crystals now. And with this, I should have a good amount of the earth element stored up. Okay, and now before I start filling up the fire element one, I want to try something. So pretty much, you know those element sources that I've seen out in the wild? I could be wrong, but I think I can use this element extractor to extract them from the wild and put them in this container. But it's only a hypothesis, so I still gotta go try it out. Also, now that I think about it, who in the world still uses the word hypothesis? What? Anyways, I found the fire orb from earlier, so let's start off by making like a little base around it so the monsters can't get to me. Bruh, they're already on me. They're giving me no leeway here. Oh, there goes a piece of my armor. Ooh, a loot box, nice. Bruh, since that spider broke my armor, I gotta go back home before I freeze now. Okay, I made it. Nice. Also, I'm not sure about this, but leather might actually keep me warm, and it has a lot more durability than string, so let's try it out. And I'm actually also gonna make a leather helmet since I'm just tired of my armor continuously breaking. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm freezing, so I should be good. Okay, anyways, it's time to try this. Let's hope it works. Oh? It's looking like it's gonna work. Yo. Wait, it is working. Let's go. And this could be a much more efficient way of getting elements instead of making them manually too. My question is though, how much energy is even in here? I guess there really isn't a good way to figure that out. So let's just make a little shelter around it to help protect me from the mobs. And there we go. It's nothing special, but it'll work. Okay, and I just spent a bit of time observing this, and I don't think it's much faster than when I make the elements on my house. And I don't know about you, but I much rather do stuff out of the comfort of my home. So I'm going back home. Also, I ended up leaving that container over there so it would slowly collect the fire element, but that also means that I gotta make a new container to replace it. And getting all the materials to make it took a bit longer than expected, but we got it now, which is all that matters. So now I just gotta focus on making a good amount of drenched iron ingots so I can make more of the fire element. Okay, and there you go. Now that I got a good amount of the drenched iron ingots, I can make some of the fire element crystals, which I'm pretty sure I just need lava buckets for the main thing. Yep, there we go. And 18 crystals is not gonna be enough to fill up a whole element container, so I'm gonna go to the nether to get more lava. Okay, and there you go. Now I can just go ahead and deposit all my lava buckets, and I need more of everything now. It's crazy how legit all these recipes revolve around these drenched iron ingots. And 5 minutes later, I got 48 more drenched iron ingots, which only got me 4 more fire crystals. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be enough to fill up that fire container. Back to the nether we go, I guess. Okay, and there we go. So now I just gotta insert all the lava back into the sorting system, make as much fire crystals as I can, and then break all those fire crystals that I just made. Okay, and there we go. I should be pretty much all set on everything except water now. So let's get 4 more buckets out and make a couple more of those water crystals. And there we go, that should be way more than enough water crystals. Okay, and now I need to start working on getting these different types of element crystals, because using these big crystals, I could pretty much get an infinite amount of any different type of element. And to make them, I need the gem crystallizer that I made earlier. Yup, there we go. And now I also need some more water crystals, but I'm kind of out of contained crystals once again, so I'm gonna need to make some more of those. So let's get some stone. I took it all out. Anyways, as I was saying, let's get some stone and then infuse it with mana using the orchid. And I'm out of mana. Either way, 15 will do. I only need 1, so 15 is more than enough realistically. And there we go. I got the inert crystals, so now I just gotta turn them into contained inert crystals. And then if I combine them with water, I can turn them into water crystals. Okay, and now, believe it or not, I also need a diamond, so these 9 diamonds are about to come in handy. Also, I'm pretty sure if I put these diamonds in the pulverizer, they should give me 2 instead of just 1 if I break them manually. Oh, it gave me 3. Ooh, okay, nice. I will be taking those. Anyways, let's go back to this lab room over here, and then let's replace this extension with a gem crystallizer. And now to actually make the gems, I'm pretty sure I have to put this water crystal on top, then put this diamond right there in the middle. And I think I also gotta throw a raw water shard onto it. Oh, nice. I got the gem. Perfect. Fine water gem. But this actually isn't what I want. It is what I need for the quest, but what I want is this big one right here, a pristine water gem. Because using it, I'll be able to get an infinite amount of the water element, meaning I won't be needing to make these little water crystals anymore, which will make everything 10 times easier since these are low-key taxing. Also, it turns out that even though I got one of the better gem drops, it turns out I did that whole process wrong. So what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to put a diamond right here in the middle, this water crystal in the top, and then I'm supposed to put 10 of these crystals around. Just like that. And now this should turn into the big gem. That did not work. That turned into a crude water gem. Okay, wait, let's try that one more time, because that is not what I needed. Okay, so the water crystal on top, the diamond in the middle, and then 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. And now this should turn into the big gem. If I did everything right, that is. Okay, yes, nice. Okay, I think I just miscounted that first time. Okay, and now using this big gem, I'll be able to go to the blazing category and make this thing called a creative element container. And this creative element container pretty much just has infinite water element inside of it, meaning I won't need any more of these little crystals anymore. But to actually make the creative element container, it's actually quite complicated since I need a generalized ender predictions. And to make that ender prediction, I need an ender observer and a generalized nether prediction. Then I need to throw that in the monopool, and that will turn into a generalized ender prediction. And to make the end overseer, I need a nether star, meaning I need to defeat the wither. But I don't have to worry about that just yet, since for now I can get a generalized nether prediction, which is just a generalized overworld prediction plus a piece of netherrack. And to actually get all those predictions, I gotta start the next quest line, which is hot simulating resources. And that starts with making a model framework, which is actually quite easy. I just need 4 clay, 2 redstone, 1 gold, smooth stone, and a redstone repeater. And I should already have all the materials I need to make it, so I just need to go around collecting them. And there we have it, the model framework. So now the next thing I gotta make is a deep learner, which isn't too bad, but it's not easy either. So let's start off by making the redstone repeater, since I already have the stuff for it in my inventory. Then let's make the glass panes, there we go. And finally, I just need the obsidian, which shouldn't be too hard, since I should just be able to take my diamond pickaxe over to a lava pool and mine it. Nice, there we go, 44 obsidian, that's gonna last me a while. Also, while I'm out here, I'm gonna go check on that one container that I left under the fire element. Bro, it's not even close to being full. I'm going back home. Okay, well anyways, I now have enough items to make the deep learner. There we go. So now the next thing I gotta do is make a prediction matrix, which I already have all the stuff for. And there we go. Anyway, so now the next thing I gotta do is make the simulation chamber, which is a bit harder. And I already have the glass and obsidian, but I still need the redstone comparator and the ender pearls. So it's time for a trip to the nether. Nice, there's the first pearl. Now can I go 2 for 2 is the question. Now the question is, can I go 2 for 2? Let's go, 2 for 2. Anyways, now I just gotta make the redstone comparator, and now I can make the simulation chamber. Aw, bro, I forgot to get the lapis. Okay, there we actually go, the simulation chamber. Bro, that actually looks sick. It's like a computer. Okay, now the next thing I gotta do is get a generalized overworld prediction, which is used to duplicate certain mob drops. And to get it, I should just be able to use cows. And luckily for me, I have loads of test subjects. I mean cows. I have loads of cows. And I think I have to use this deep learner thing on them. Please insert a data model. Your models will be trained when placed in the deep learner. In order to train the model, you must deliver the killing blow. Oh wait, so I think I gotta right click on the cow with this? No, that isn't working. Okay, so it turns out you gotta use the model framework, and as you can see right there, it says right click on an entity to build a data model. So let's click on one of these cows. Oh wait, I left clicked. So let's click on one of these cows. Yo, it's like a mini cow. Look at it. Okay, and now I'm pretty sure I gotta open this deep learner and put this data model in there. Okay, yup. And now I gotta kill some cows. Okay, and now after killing those 6 cows, you can see that the model tier is now basic with a model accuracy of 6.42%. And I need 11 more kills to upgrade it to the advanced model. But before I kill any more cows, let me farm up some of this wheat, since I don't want them going extinct on me. Okay, now that I've fed them, 10 more cows gotta go, so I can get this data model to the next level. Ooh, these cows drop loot boxes too. Bro, I need 30 more for the next level? I guess we can see how close we'll get. Okay, so we did end up having enough cows in here, barely. But now to get to the next level, we need 50. And I don't know about you, but I do not think we have 50 more cows. So that's as far as I'll be able to go for now. Anyways, let's see what we get from these loot boxes. V-Bucks, leather, melon seeds, frozen stone. Ooh, and advanced loot boxes. I haven't gotten a single one of these before. That's exciting. Let's see what we get from them. Redstone. That's advanced? What? And B-Bucks. Bro, those are worse than the normal ones. What? Anyways, now that we got all this information on the cow, I can start working towards the next quest, which is getting the generalized overworld prediction. And to get it, I just gotta put the cow data model and the coin looking things into this machine, and then doing that will run a cycle. And after the cycle is complete, I'll get an item. Which in this case, I got the generalized overworld prediction, which is exactly what I needed. So now the next thing I need to get is a generalized nether prediction, which I can just make using 4 of these and 1 netherrack. But there's also a different and way more effective way of getting this, which is to use a simulation chamber on nether mobs. And I think the easiest one will be these zombie pigmen, since they're passive until you hit them, and I can just build up 2 blocks and they won't be able to hit me either way. So let's build some more model frameworks so I can use them on different mobs, and then let's go to the nether. So now I should just be able to right click one, and there we have it, a mini zombie pigman. Also, they remind me of like the bobbleheads, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, now let's just build up 3 blocks and then hit a zombie pigman so they'll all aggro me. Oh yeah, and I also got to put the zombie pigman model into the device. I did not expect there to be this much zombie pigman around. So just as a small precaution, I'm gonna make a little wall around this little pillar I got going on here. So just in case if one manages to hit me, I won't get knocked off. And there we go. I can just swing at them freely now. Okay, and there we go. I think I should be good to go down now. Okay, and I wonder, will these zombie pigmen across the bridge be mad at me too? No, it looks like I'm chilling. Nice. And I should be able to take out 2 zombie pigmen without pillaring up. Nice. There goes the first one. And there's the second one. Nice. Okay, so now I only need 4 more kills to get to the next level, but as you can see, the model accuracy is only 16.33%, which really isn't that high, so I'm gonna be here for a while. And now that all those zombie pigmen have been taken care of, I just gotta run far away enough for them to respawn. Okay, and there we go. Nice. A good amount of the zombie pigmen respawned. Oh wait, no! I did not mean to look at him. Oh no. Wait, no! This isn't good. Please chill out. No! An Enderman. Out of everything I could have died to, I died to an Enderman. Not the freezing cold, not the freezing mobs, not even the lack of food, but an Enderman. And to make matters worse, I was on day 88, 12 days away from completing the 100 days. Well, I guess that's that.